ago. Hi, Chad. How you doing? We're back. I mean, don't say anything, Twitch chat. Hi, YouTube. So happy that you can join us here tonight. It's not like we've been live for like 2 hours already.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. Also, I should switch you on. There we go. I still haven't fixed
Oh,
your little halo, unfortunately. I still don't know what the problem is, bud.
oh,
I
well,
have
that's
no
fine.
idea. Yeah, I have no idea what the problem is. Either which way, it's our regular scheduled Sunday broadcast coming to you as it always has and always will. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. I'm actually rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender right now, and I'm just at those
Oh,
episodes, and shit, that show's good.
it's well, of course,
Yes, I
it's great.
right. It started off a little hee haw, but man, as it comes into season two, it really kicks off. It's really good, like really good.
Yeah, and then and then like later on, I think the third season, there's a lot of
Mm,
a lot of really cool episodes. I don't
yeah.
know if the whole thing feels like a perfect thing, but it's like the ending of it, it's like the beginning of it. Like
Mm,
there's so many parts. It's like this sort of makes up for the entire thing.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
nothing is terribly subtle. There's not much to read through it, but what is there is tremendously competently put forward and depicted, and everything kind of fits and works. Well, everything, but most of the things that I notice at least. And it's got really good messaging, really good characters, solid characterizations. It's just, it's really fucking good. Any which way, as a part of our regular scheduled Sunday broadcast, I have with me here our good buddy, the Cosmology Scholar, Finnick Twitch.
why, hello there. How
Wow.
you're doing? How you
Yeah.
all doing?
On
You looking
this.
good?
He says, "Are you flirting with my Twitch chat? What the fuck?
Yes, of course, always.
What the fuck? You come into my channel and you flirt with my chat?
I mean, you gotta give the chat some love.
Oh, yeah, they don't get that here. No. There's no love in bossing, say.
Balancing it out. Exactly. There's no love. There's no love in Boston say.
Steamy, right, Snack? Isn't it just? So,
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna carry on with this really cool game where the water tastes like wine. It's got a few years on it. I think came out in 2018. But what it does, I don't think any game that I know of does the same sort of thing where it deals with stories not just like currency but also their own living things that sort of grow a little bit on their own without direct influence from any individual. Well, not without influence, but beyond the influence of any individual teller of the story. And it deals with this notion of not just national identity, but also ethnic identity, just identity, collective identity, I suppose, through the telling and the evolution of these stories. Really playing into the hands of the structuralists of the mid 20th century, such as, I mean, both of our love hate relationship with Claude Levi Strauss, one of the most famous humanist scholars I think there are. I
Yep.
think.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
he's everywhere, right? You can't swing a dick around a humanist pawn shop without running into Claude Levi Strauss.
there's some other ones as well. Like I think Eliad or Eliad, America, Eliad. I think he also turns out a lot. Mostly in religious, but also in humanist circles.
Yeah, but Levi Strauss
Um,
is just so wide. Man, everyone in the humanist talks about Levi Strauss.
yeah, and
It's
also the fact that we are wearing his cousin's jeans as well.
what really? That's the same family?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my fucking god. That's cool. I didn't know that.
There's the thing. I've only seen this one source that
Oh,
talks about this. But it's a pretty steady source, I would argue.
I mean, it sounds cool. And now I've heard a source saying it's a thing. No reason
Yeah.
to believe it's not.
No, exactly. You only need one source.
Yes, obviously.
That's all you need.
Obviously.
That's all you do.
Obviously. I mean, fuck, I'm a writer. I'm an ink slinger. I can make up whatever the fuck I want. Please don't quote me on that. Either which way, we're going to get into Will the Water Taste Like Wine. But before we do, now it's the time for the actual intro segment, which we kind of skipped through when we got into Grounded 2. Welcome to the channel. This is a little corner of the universe, the internet, and all things Twitch, where we try to apply literary criticism to the games that we play. That is to say, we do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, anything that we can really get our hands on to try to make sense of maybe not so much what the story is, but rather how it functions and how it fits together. We do this work not just because it elevates the media, not just because it's fun, but for my own solipsistic needs and wants. You see, narratology and storytelling are near and dear to my heart, not just because it's neat, but because it's my stock and trade. You see, I'm an author, I'm a writer. I've been a novelist for the past 10 years. I've written 9 books in that time, and I started streaming to try to promote that work to you, the internet, at large. Most recently, you could read me in the Patchwork Sovereignty. This beautiful piece of literature can be yours. It is a noir thriller set in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting, which I think is really fucking cool. It is available pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies. But if you need any help finding it, there's a handy-dandy linky down below. If you want to read something more or something else of mine, why don't you check out The Last Box? Cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens in a random slug of gaming code and the people who were unfortunate enough to have to try to reconcile with that fact. Also think it's a rather neat book. Does a few things different than most other AI media, and it's available pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies. But if you need any help finding it, there's another handy-dandy linky down below. That is about the extent of the rampant commercialism that you're going to have to suffer through, at least here in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, certified fact by a writer and a scholar.
You know it's true.
Exactly. I think that being said and done, we can just boot our way into this thing, I believe.
Yeah. Can I also say that I have been dying over this soundtrack?
Mhm.
I've been basically just breaking myself listening to the soundtrack, and it just
It is very good. I also listened a bunch to it in the beginning of the week. It is very good. Yeah, it is absolutely wonderful. Let's see, boot this thing up here. Have some setup to do, I think, first. Yeah, it's a very good soundtrack. Did you ever listen to South of Midnight soundtrack?
Sorry?
Did you ever listen to the soundtrack to South of Midnight as well?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude. If you like this, fucking treat yourself, bud.
Oh, okay, I'll look that up. I haven't. I'm also gonna start listening to a playlist that my friend put together of from the Sinners movie.
Oh, yeah, right. That was a good movie. It's a weird movie.
Can I also get the link?
Yes. I knew there was one more thing. It's just on it. There we go. That should set you up.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Boots us right back into it. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. I suppose. No sound, though. No music. I mean, there's sound. It's just no music. Oh, right. We have a developed story. Shit.
Oh, yeah. I think the music's gonna come on when we enter a new area.
Probably. Hear a story. Your Cryptix is back! Just
hey, Cryptix!
Flipped it on and off again. Welcome in, bud. You share this bus stop with an old man who shifts from foot to foot, thumbing his suspenders and watching the passing traffic with anxious focus. Hey, he blurted subtly, turning toward you. Want to hear a good story? That would make me ignore the man. If someone just as a bus stop just points at you and just goes, hey, want to hear a story?
I mean, I guess that depends on where in the world you are. I think that as a Swede, yes, I would also like, don't talk to me, please.
Yes.
But other parts of the world, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe. With the air of a man who's distracting himself from something, he stumbles quickly through a tale about the blessed lighthouse sanctuary. Oh, where the roommates are hanging out, where souls in love could find respite. Confusing himself, now and again backtracking, adding new details out of order. You barely piece the story together. Wait a second. You suddenly realize that he's told you the twisted version of the story about the 2 lighthouse keepers, but massively changed. Oh no, they're no longer roommates. With a whole new chunks you don't remember. It's true, the old man insists, turning his wincing eyes back towards the road. And with that, the conversation seems to be over. It's just done. Hey, listen to my story, and then ignores you.
But but that's also very interesting that he at the moment of telling you he adds new things. It's not that
Yeah.
like he added things earlier or like but he adds things at the
Shit.
moment of talking. It's like that is a true version. That's the version that I heard, but he
Yeah.
added stuff in the middle of it.
Shit. Not even
Um,
whistling creates music. This is disconcerting.
was there this much water last time?
I
Or
mean, it's the
maybe
fucking
because we're in
Everglades,
Florida.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're in Florida now. Oh, there's something over there.
There's something and there's something. Yeah, we're gonna crisscross.
Yeah,
But music? Music. Music?
music should be on. I think it is. I
Music?
think it is the fact that we're not
We're in
starting
Florida.
into this. Yeah, I
Sorry.
said Florida. There's no music here.
There's no music in Florida. So, story wise, that was the Lighthouse Keepers. I think we are starting to end up with more than, well, stories enough in our active, what do we call it, tarot, that we might actually have to unequip stuff. And I feel like we should unequip probably the NPC stories because they don't evolve. And that makes them boring
No, and
to me.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that.
Eventually,
Yeah,
whenever we have too many of them. And we're probably gonna get too many eventually. But where's the fucking music? Where's my music?
I think that is when we enter a new area.
Yeah,
I think that's when, or a new state or
yeah.
whatever. I
Electric
think
lamps stipple the cotton field before you with an orange light, moving like a group of lethargic fireflies. From the field, the voices of the workers reach you in a soulful, united song. You're gently lulled to sleep as the
Oh
song
shit.
floats over you.
Hmm.
And oh, Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. And oh, Lordy, pick a bale a day. You're pulled out of your slumber by a woman's pained scream and a collection of shouts rising from the field.
Um,
I mean,
kind of.
force ourselves to sleep or focus on. I feel like we're gonna focus on the
You're
noise.
right. We're like, shut up, stop. I don't care about the lynching. Let me just sleep. That sounds weird, right? I don't like that.
Yeah,
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 focus on the noise.
The
yeah.
woman's screams taper off, soon replaced by the raw
Oh
cries of
shit.
an infant.
Oh,
Applause briefly fills the night, eventually fading back into
Back to
song.
work.
Oh,
It's
Lordy.
back to work.
no, but that's I get that. Like that's a like you give birth and then everyone around you start working again. That's
Yep.
the life of the field, I guess.
You wake up
Now we wake
to
up.
the gentle crescendo of the worker's song, unsure if it ever ceased at all.
That's a cool story. Dreams in the cotton field.
Bad.
Where's the music? I'm wondering if one should reboot.
I mean, I think that it will come back on as
I
soon as we
hope so.
cross the line, but
Oh, St. Petersburg.
Oh.
You're in the wrong place, bud. What are you doing over here?
what are you doing here, St. Petersburg?
Yeah, you sneaky git. There's a lot of fucking coyotes, though.
Yeah. I mean, all the sound is here, so like I think the music should be.
Oh, another
there's
cultivation. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Pick this thing up.
A family of 9 invites you into their home for a meal. Hogs roam free in the yard. They wallow in shady patches of cool mud, not paying any mind as you pass.
Eat with the family.
During supper, the hard wind puts an awful burden on the walls. The glass dishes rumble on the table, but the mother seems calm.
Can't butcher a hog in these parts without me, Ma, hollering for pig's feet.
Oh shit. Ghosts? Just ghosts?
Mima hollering for pig's feet.
So the wind is hollering.
Yeah, but Mima, as in like Mima, usually like
Grandma?
means yeah, grandma. So like I guess they're presuming like the grandma is through the wind calling for pig's feet as a ghost.
Oh, it's Alua. It's some sort of Mima
Yeah,
Lua that's in the
probably.
wind. Because I think pig's feet is a common sacrifice in parts of voodoo. I think. I think pig's
I'm
feet is
no
the thing.
expert in this field, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think so. I mean, I'm not either, but we have played one or two voodoo focused games previously. We played Gabriel Knight back in the day.
Mhm.
The old 90s point and click. That was a wild trip, and that was a lot of voodoo. I actually made a little bit of effort of actually teaching people about actual voodoo before it went off the
Nice.
rails. Ghosts?
The mother raises up her shoulders into a stern posture.
I teach my children to only fear the Lord. We don't have haints, just Meemaw.
Haints is a
Yeah.
term
Haints.
that was used in South of Midnight too.
Yeah, the Haints are the sort of evil, well,
Mm.
not evil necessarily evil spirits, but like the spirits,
Mm.
I would say.
Okay. Okay. That's it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what kind of story we can pick up from here. Then. It's break time at this half-finished bridge. The workers are gathered around a young man who sits on a bucket like a king. They listen raptly to his story about the four identical men, born to two different mothers, who confused themselves amongst each other. Oh my god, that shit has gone off the rails. It's the two brothers.
Wow. Okay.
Now it's four
Yeah, this is-
brothers.
Cool.
Oh, listen to the tale. You realize the story of the two men who each mistook the other for his missing brother, but heavily embellished. The young man on the bucket tells it masterfully, doing all the voices as if he's told it this way 1,000 times before. Wow. It's nothing close to what actually happened, but this version is pretty good. You'll have an easy time remembering it.
Huh.
And that should be fully evolved, I think. Or it's stage 3 at least, I think.
Yeah. There's another one there in the marshlands.
Yeah, I want to trigger this music, man. How far north do we need to go to trigger the music again, you think?
Out of Florida, I think.
Oh, just out of
That's the
Florida?
case. Yeah. So like we get to another, because I think when we get to another part of the country, another part of the music soundtrack is going to play.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I don't think it's the States. I think that reaches further.
Faded shotgun houses sit in rows under the tall shadows of smokestacks. A worker in full uniform hollers from a porch. Hey, traveler! Throw me inside. Got some literature here.
Spank bank
Oh.
literature. How about coming into my shack to distribute some free literature?
I mean, that's the kind of thing you want. Like, instead of like, we got some food here, we got some drinks here, we got some literature here. Great.
yeah, sure. Okay, let's go inside then.
As you shut the door, the man glances out the window and draws the shades. Landlord toss you out? Ha, don't mind me, it's none of my business. He pries up a floorboard with a crowbar. You glance over the man's shoulder to see inside the compartment. Canned goods, a pile of leaflets, the wood stock of a rifle. He replaces the board and stands.
Look away.
He hands you a can of whole potatoes, then a leaflet which reads, "No evictions, no fascists, no hunger."
Let's fucking go.
Headed back to the shop, but we'll have a Bible meet soon.
Bible meet, I travel around. I don't know. We have no other story on the traveler card bit than the hobo child.
Right. So I
But-
think maybe that's what we want. But Bible meet also sounds
I don't recognize.
sounds interesting.
I don't know how many stories we have under this. I know we
I think we have
have
more.
no proper stories under this one though.
Okay. Well, should we take that one then?
Yeah, I travel around.
Nothing wrong with that. Careful in those boxcars, traveler, and take care of your neighbor.
I have no idea what this kind of story is though. Metal worker in the company house. No
It's a
idea.
traveler's story. Travel story.
Yeah, but what theme it's running with? Is it ghost
Yeah.
story or what?
Exactly. I mean, I'm thinking no evictions, no fascists, no hunger. My first thought was that is he like secretly a communist?
Yeah, defos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's secretly. He called us into his jerk-off shack and just showed
Yeah,
it off,
got some-
essentially. But there's
Got
no
some
music.
literature here. Wait, here we go.
No.
No?
In that case, we need to get out of the deep south. We need to go further north, much further north. You know what? I kind of want to see if we can reboot this and just see if it
Okay.
starts up. Because this game without this music is... we need the fucking tunes, man.
We need tunes also because like traveling, I think that's a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the traveling, I think, still goes faster. Just we don't hear the whistling, I think. So I'm gonna let this boot up before I share it with you as well. I wonder if I sort of wham-jangle the music when I minimized it and stuff. Yes!
We got music?
We got it. Sharing with you, bud. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta pop
Here we
out,
go.
Cat. Have an amazing rest of the stream. Thank you, Cat. Thank you so much for hanging
Here we
out.
got-
There we go. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck yes. This is what we're here for. I'm gonna draw my name on the bare bones of the earth.
I'm gonna put these into the ground.
This is what we're here for, chat. We don't give a shit about anything else. This is what we're here for. Oh,
This
so-
is the, like a pretty good song, and I love that it changes from the part of the depending
Oh,
what
yeah.
part of the country you're in.
Yeah, it's real good. Okay, so we got some stuff. What is that? That is not something that we need. That's a little
exactly.
X mark, so we should spare that.
Yeah,
because we
we're
are full on
we
everything.
got full on, and we're full on money. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
The soldier sits in the dirt with his legs splayed out, like a child would sit. Beneath the tattered fabric of his antique uniform, several open
Oh,
wounds
another ghost story.
fester in the hot sun. Lend a hand, traveler?
What is that?
Oh, that is the tower.
Oh. Do we have any tower stories?
I don't think we do. I kind of want a tower story. Tower is interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about wounds.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fair ambush. I'm the only survivor. Even killed the horses. Got him mad with what we pulled off in Lawrence. As the soldier talks, blood rises from his wounds like plumes of red smoke.
I don't think this lad is a survivor at all. Lawrence?
No, no.
Lawrence the town, not the fella. Rounded up anyone old enough to hold a gun and burn the place down. A vague tension runs underneath the silence. You realize you can't see the soldier's hands. Say, stranger, where you from?
There's a lot of ghost stories in this place.
Mm-hmm.
I travel.
Where you going, Yankee? A
Oh.
bowie knife flies past your head, so close the wind tickles your ear. It sticks in a tree with a solid thump that clears the squirrels and birds out of the branches. When you look back, the wounded soldier's nowhere to be found.
Oh, damn shame.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that we have so many ghost stories.
No.
Because it's like it's a perfect setting for ghost stories
Yeah.
to I think appear.
I'd agree. Yeah. So that's a new feller. That's a new feller. I wonder how we should plan this. He's new, right? We haven't talked to him before. I think.
No, we haven't talked to him yet. We've talked to her.
Yeah, her. We kind of want to wait and cultivate some more stories. Him as well. And him as well. I feel like if we're gonna make our way up to him, swing a little bit into South Carolina, then go into the country, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I want to get some more stories before we head back to people who we've already spoken to. We also have Quinn here, right?
Yeah.
So head into the country, into like the Midwest here, Kentucky, Tennessee, go north into Michigan, and then head back to the coast to pick up Quinn and, I don't know, Soldier Boy. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see what story we have cultivated. These fellas are lounging in the front of a half-finished office building, taking their lunch break. Hey, one calls, waving you down. Rick was telling us this story. Listen, okay? You have to tell us this is bullshit or not. Sure. Rick, a credulous-seeming fella, starts telling you a story about a dead woman in a yellow ribbon. Oh, yes, she is hung!
Yeah.
She's hung like a dead woman. You realize it's the story of the elegant woman in the small town, but changed in a few major ways. So it's definitely part bullshit, right? But also a little real? It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. No, it's. I think it's more interesting if we propagate the notion that these things are real.
Yeah, and that's also like the part of what is, because that's the story that we've told along. And the beginning of it, we weren't sure if there was a ghost. Now the story has cultivated in the fact that it is a ghost. So like, it's not bullshit. It's kind of true in the sense that someone just have an opinion on whether it was a ghost or not.
Yeah. Okay, so shit. I'm ending up on two sides of a coin here. Number one, subjective truth does not matter as much as objective truth. We need to move away from this postmodernist cesspool of an opinion. I feel a lot of the problems that we have today is the notion that opinion and subjective belief is just as important as objective fact. That's why we have, the whole fake news debacle, and fascists are running with that theory to the ground to divide a country and making fact subservient to opinion or identity. However, that being said, stories live and breathe by what... The value of a story is not with the veracity with which it's being told. The value of storytelling is how it's received. There is where you find the truth of anything. I'm a big proponent, for example, that fiction can feel true or have true meaning for people enjoying it. And if we look at these things, we're not a newspaper service. We're not here to gather the truth of the continent. We're here to look at the soul of the continent. And the soul you find in how people interact with the stories that they tell and are being told. And thus, I feel like, is the facts of the story, are those bullshit? Part of them, yeah. Is the story itself or how people peddle that story, is that bullshit? No. From a structuralist perspective, how they peddle it, how they change it, how they morph it, is part of that soul that we are kind of exploring here. And that is not bullshit.
I agree. No.
So from a structuralist perspective, it is not bullshit, because there's value in how you have morphed and warped the story.
Because it tells you something about the culture and about the people and their opinions.
Yes, it does. It does. But then again, I want to strongly provide a caveat that objective fact is not subservient to subjective perspective. It is not.
Right.
But they are two different things, but I feel like in our current state of affairs, it is important to make that distinction. Unfortunately. It shouldn't be, but, here we are. Half the group groans. How the hell is that supposed to be a real story? Exclaims the man who waved you down. You're all the most gullible pieces of shit I've ever met. The other half of the group, vindicated, shares a bottle of pop with you. Oh, that's nice. Nice. So that cultivated too. Great. And it turned into a ghost story. Love that. What do we have here then?
No fence, gate, or sign marks the entrance to the cemetery. Just a moment ago, you weren't surrounded by graves, and now you are. How long have you been stepping on dead folks, fully unaware.
Observe a
Absolute
grave.
angel.
Yeah, yeah. A moment I see one of these angel statues, I'm immediately in Doctor Who territory. Fuck, those episodes are good. Specifically, the first one is so fucking good. I think that's the first one, right, with David Tennant, the one that's
Yeah,
told
but it-
outside of his perspective.
Exactly. He's not even in that one.
I mean, he's in it in videos.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But it's like he's not the main character in
No.
that story.
No, and I think he's in it like 2 minutes at the end, but otherwise it's video material. But fuck, that episode's good. Observe a grave.
A wood board, bleached white. Unknown. The word was painted on black by a steady hand, each letter signed with a flourish. Whoever made this memorial had more compassion than money.
Another
Oh.
tower. I don't think we have a lot of sun either.
I mean, the look around the tower is very interesting. But again, yeah, maybe we.
But I
want
like the
more of-
reverence of just
Yeah.
an unknown person, unknown grave, or unmarked. Well, not unmarked, but unknown, unnamed, and just paying that bit of respect, even though they are absolutely anonymous. There's some poetry to that.
I agree.
Yeah, hold a moment of silence.
You're already quiet, so maybe it's silly. But you instill that silence with intent. What else could someone do?
Be still.
A sparrow
Silence with intent.
calls.
I like that.
Seems birds don't have much respect for the dead. You notice the grave marker isn't dug into the ground, just propped up on a tree.
I love the idea that the sparrow. I mean, birds essentially have two calls, right? One of them is "Get the fuck out! This is my place," and the other one is "Please come and fuck me." Right? That's those are essentially the
Yeah.
two calls of birds. So I like to believe that the sparrow is just, breaking this moment of reverence with free fucks, right over here. I get free fucks.
While you are just being still and
Yes.
paying respect to the grave, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, straight in the marker.
Looks nicer now, but unmoored as these markers are. This grave, in front of this tree. Does this memorial even belong to it?
Move on. No, it's great. Don't know what that would be.
I think just contemplating or not words sad or thinking about life kind of story.
Maybe. It's another crossed out marker. What do we have here? What did we say? Pick him up and then go in, right? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Going into the deep, dark Georgia. Is that him? No, that's her. I guess he is. Oh, right. I shouldn't be fucking around with a mouse. Right. There's not a lot of pick-ups here.
No. I guess because we haven't tried to cultivate maybe more stories, or we have. I mean, we have cultivated some stories, but not a whole lot.
I mean, dude, we still have like 200 to pick up.
Fair.
Oh, we do have a bunch of sun. Oh, interesting. And
So how many towers do we have now then?
we have one real one. This is the Mason one, the NPC. What do we need? There we go. We got one 3 of staves, another 3 of staves, a proper one. Oh, we need wheel.
Wheel. Okay, got it.
Yeah, wheel is about what we need.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Got
let's
it.
keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
No, shit, I fucked it up. There's something over there.
Well, I'm gonna scroll my name on the bed.
I wish the whistling was in tune with the music that was playing more so.
Yeah.
But we're not talking to Dupree, are we? Or are we?
Well, there's a cultivated story there.
Oh no, it is him. Dupree's further south. Fuck, okay. Well, in that case,
Let's
let's pick up the stuff and then talk to the lad. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar is crowded with people from every walk of life: businessmen, young men in muddy overalls, and a crowd of girls in slinky dresses, preparing their blood alcohol content for a night on the town. But it's the squat, sharp-eyed man in the fedora catches your attention. Start a conversation. He launches into a wild story about the devil of Leeds. Halfway through, he stops, recognizing the look on your face. Oh, you know this one. You tell him the story about the winged goat by pristine waters. That's it. I think I like mine more. It's more exciting for sure. So that's why I'll keep telling it my way, he says. Let's get another round and do a competitive test on the other folks here, shall we? By the end of the night, the whole bar agrees the new version is better. It might be because your new friend bought more drinks, though.
Right, the Devil of Leeds, which is probably going to eventually turn into the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. And new story, who dis?
The blistering sun has scared even birds into the shade. But a middle-aged woman and a young couple are still collecting scraps of cotton that the machinery missed. With a ragged voice, the older woman calls to you. Got any water?
I mean,
sure.
of course.
Yeah, right. I mean, we're a skeleton. What can we do? Technically, we still feel thirst, supposedly, but yeah, sure.
The three of them rush over to you, suddenly reanimated. They pass around your canteen. When you get it back, it's empty. The woman squeezes your hand and sighs with relief. Sweetest thing I ever tasted, she tells you.
I guess we shouldn't inform her how long the water's been on our canteen. Well, thirst and cotton pickers, is that really a story? I wonder how that's gonna evolve, devolve, twist and
I
turn.
guess we'll have to use it to find out.
I suppose so.
He's small for his age. Boy of 13 or so, sitting on an upturned bucket by the side of a tiny wedge of farmland. The dog, as though by contrast, is massive, an enormous yellow-brown mutt. He's called Rover, the boy explains.
Pa says he can't come with us.
Well, where?
West.
You notice the Model A truck on the yard, piled high with furnishings and trunks and bags and knots of rope to tie it all together. And upon all that, too, yet more dust and grit.
Pa says it has to be better.
Why can't Rover go? Why can't you bring the dog?
With one toe tip, he scratches a parabola on the dead, dry ground.
Pa says we can't afford to feed Rover no more.
You can't tell where the blonde of the dog's coat ends and the omnipresent dust begins. Same goes for the boy's hair.
Will you take him?
What can we get? Should we get either
Wanderer or
Traveler?
Tower. I mean, Look, you can't ask me to take care of a boy's dog and expect me to say no. In the Dust Bowl, no less.
right?
There
so
is, yeah. I'm sorry, but there's just not an option in this world that would make me pick. I can't. It doesn't
You
work
should,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
yeah, I kind of have to. Yeah.
Rover
Yeah.
follows you eagerly after you feed him the tiniest sliver of jerky. But a few hours later, he snaps to attention, as though hearing some distant noise your ears can't catch. The last you see of him are the markings left by his dirty pelt on the leaves of the underbrush.
Heard the car, ran after it.
Yeah, probably.
There are stories like that of pets being left for some reason or another and just traveling absolutely across a continent to find their families again.
Damn.
That we need to tell. We need to evolve that.
Yeah,
I
that could be.
need to evolve that shit.
Need to evolve the dog story. Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a lot of Emperor stories either. Just
Okay.
to remind ourselves. Have we filled up yet? We haven't. There it is. 3 estates. No, the Fool even.
Oh, the Fool. Okay.
I don't know how... I don't recognize how we're supposed to, you know, switch out stories, but maybe it's because we don't have stories enough yet.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Mm.
Because we have so many freaking stories to collect. We have 200 more.
Yeah. All right, let's cultivate some more stories, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, preacher.
Evening there. You looking for a sermon or just a chat?
I prefer just a chat if you don't mind, Reverend.
Don't really matter, frankly. First thing I ever learned behind the pulpit is that every homily is just a conversation.
Sort of one-sided on occasion, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ain't as one-sided as you might think, either.
Oh.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it, though?
Preachers ain't
that's
shepherds.
real.
They're cowboys. They gotta run with the flock, keep them directed without fencing them in.
What do you say, buddy?
No, I just like listen to his like way of saying that it's a conversation. Conversation, I guess. Anyway.
So how about you take a seat and guide us somewhere? Hey, do you have any spooky campfire
Oh,
tales?
do we?
Feels appropriate out here, right?
Oh, do we?
We got plenty.
Spoop some stories. No. I don't think that's spoopy.
Creepy Mill.
We have the
is
creepy mill.
creepy.
Yeah.
But what it depends on what we want to cultivate, I guess.
Alright with death, I don't think it's spoopy. It's something else.
What about the soldier one with the from the tower?
Yeah, we can do that one. This one, the story of the wounded soldier. Is that spoopy, you think?
Yes,
You think so?
I do. I definitely think it's spooky.
Okay. We have the Headless Horseman. We have the Silent Twins. I don't remember what we've already sent out into the world to be cultivated. But yeah, probably. I mean, we know we haven't done that one. I'm just checking what we have here. The Devil and the Dead Woman. That's probably spoopy. What else do we have? Yeah.
The boy who ran away, I guess, maybe.
We don't know what that is yet, I think. So let's take the soldier then. We know we haven't cultivated that. Tell the story of the wounded soldier.
Oh, you could rattle a congregation's bones, I
So-
bet.
Got him.
Death? Well, Ma died a few years after I was born. Pops used to tell me she was beautiful and that I had her eyes and her sense of conscience. But he always said it like it was an insult. You must have seen some pretty wild stuff on the road. What's the most exciting thing you've seen?
Exciting, eh? What do we have? Exciting. Thunderbirds we
Yes,
know
it's-
is no, is that exciting?
The bootleggers, perhaps. Otherwise.
Yeah, that's exciting because that's a shootout. But we've already cultivated that quite a bit, I think. That's the one, yeah.
Maybe.
Story of the sugarcane cutters blinded to the thread of death. Nah. I really want to cultivate this one, but I don't think it's exciting, and I kind of want to nail him before we.
Hey, what's a thrilling story?
Yeah.
Story of the Rider, maybe.
I don't know if that's exciting. It's just spoopy.
Story
This
of
one
the
could be
Man-
exciting.
Yeah, that's true.
The fortune teller.
Yeah,
Let's try that then.
I'm up for that one. Yeah.
Tell the story of the fortune teller and the curse.
Huh. That one's trying to be scary, right?
Ah.
Gonna work on me, I
Fuck.
guess.
Okay.
We all got faith. Every day we stride out into the world, that's faith. Faith that our time alive is limited, and that we must act during our hours and minutes on earth. Faith that what we do matters at all. We all got faith, see? It's just a matter of whether or not we got belief. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Yeah, I think I can set you up for that one.
Yeah.
What else do we have? We have the mill, I know, scare. We have the twins, and we have the headless rider, both ghost stories. We have the leads, the devil, somewhere.
We could cultivate that one, but we already cultivated that one.
Yeah, one step, yeah. But what about two step?
But what about the story of the boy who ran away?
I don't think that's a ghost. I don't know what that is yet. I think we've sent that out to cultivate as well once.
Okay. Could
Who-
be dead woman, yellow ribbon.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see where that goes, right? Yeah, let's go with that.
Hmm.
I hope that's gonna be a scary story, but it should be, right? It's a ghost. It's a ghost lady.
Yeah.
That's how it is, huh? Well,
Ah,
maybe you
God
ain't
damn
seen
it.
as much of this world as I have.
Fuck.
Sadness? No. A preacher ain't allowed to be sad, except for a certain sort of sadness. You understand?
We used to be so good at this last time. Fuck.
Yeah.
We have to be salve. We have to lift up the community, challenge injustice. Folks like me can't be sad for ourselves when it's the congregation that really hurts. Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary, just walking church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
Okay, maybe we just need to do a. If it's thrilling story, we know that the Thunderbirds are thrilling, right? Just to
Yeah,
get
maybe
his eye up.
Yeah. Maybe the Thunderbirds, yeah.
Yeah, because it's evolved as well, I think.
Yeah.
Tell the story of the Thunderbirds who bring storms.
I swear I ain't
Boom.
heard a story good as that in a long
We
minute.
got him.
Nice.
A little bit close, but we got him.
Home?
Yep.
Never had home. Not the way y'all talk about it anyway. Pops and I had a little trailer for the summer he was wrestling in Atlanta, but otherwise, it was a new floor every week. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Yeah, we
Okay,
should.
now we can just cultivate one.
Yeah, we can. We can cultivate whatever the fuck we want, technically. Maybe we should take the dog then, or
Yeah,
the
sure.
stag. Did we send this out into the world? The stag story? Or
I
the deer
think we did, because I think last time you said that you really wanted to cultivate that one. So
Yeah.
I think we did.
I think we forced it in as well somewhere.
Mm.
Here's a question though, and I don't know how this works in this game. Whether or not it cultivates just because we've told it, or it cultivates only when we tell it correctly, at the correct opportunity.
True. I don't know.
Can we check that? Can we everyone here just help out and see how that works? Water tastes like wine. How do stories grow, I suppose? It doesn't say anything about them having to be told at the correct moment. Maybe I'm just nervous using stories. Well, here we go. Stories that have been used in a campfire minigame may evolve. Okay, not whether or not they were correct. After a story has been used, new icons appear on the map. Okay, it doesn't seem to care whether or not it's used at the right place.
Mm.
Which means that we could tell whatever the fuck we want. What did we say that we... The dog, right?
Yeah, this is the dog.
Yeah, let's do that then. Tell the story about a boy and his dog. Aw.
Tearjerkers need a little more truth in them, I think.
Hey, fuck you.
Freedom? I have it now. I hear it a lot. You give the best sermons I ever heard, Brother Jimmy. Why don't you become a pastor and start your own church? Well, I like the freedom. Jesus didn't preach to the Canaanites alone after all. So no church or temple or praise house for me. My congregation is America itself. Well, I gotta get moving on. I have a sermon to give in the morning. And the church is a long night of walking that way. Walk like you're blessed, child. Because even if you ain't, that's the only way you'll find your holy self.
Right. Well, sure. Whatever you say, bud. We got it. You're right, I shouldn't do that. Fuck.
Famous parable. Right, of course he has a parable.
Should we? Okay, so I dislike just leaving Dupree here, even though we just recently did her, but I feel like I want to sort of shove her westward before we leave.
I mean, we could try and see, like, if we can, like, unlock her chapter 3, because we
Yeah.
haven't done that on the other character yet.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, stories! Oh, there are 2 cultivations here. Let's
Nice.
fucking go. After gossiping for a while about the weather and the crops and the state of the world, all bad and getting worse, he takes a different tack. You look like someone who likes a good story, he wheezes. Try this one on for size. After loudly and repeatedly clearing his throat, he tells you the story of the haunted mill. It sounds a lot like the story of the creepy mill, but with some parts changed and other parts added. Listen to the tale. When he grins up at you at the conclusion of the tale, you give him the effusive praise he's apparently expecting. You'll have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story. Story grew into telling, creepy millies, haunted millies.
Alright.
Next. It's break time at this half-finished bridge. Okay, we already kind of read that recently, so let's just boost through it, shall we? You realize the story heavily embellished.
Oh, the boy who ran away with his father, heavily embellished.
Ooh, excellent. Excellent. What did that turn into? The boy who ran away with his father into the boy whose shiftless father left him in the woods. Oh, shit.
Oh.
That took a turn.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Alright, new story, and then Dupree, and then northward.
You emerge from the underbrush and find yourself at the edge of a field. A farmhouse sits at the other end. Close by, large family is tending to the plants together. They pause and regard you, almost nervously.
Hello there?
The grandmother asks.
Hello!
The family is almost too nice to you. When you ask for water, they don't even let you walk to the pump by the house. A child runs back to the shed for a folding chair, and they serve you lemonade in a glass among the lettuce heads.
Ghost family?
Mm-hmm.
Very kind.
Halfway through your glass, you notice someone moving furtively down by the house. The cuffs of his white shirt are stained red. The father sees your look and shifts to block your view. His eyes are bright, and his teeth are bared in something like worry. How do you like your lemonade?
Okay, cannibal family?
Potentially, or just like murder family.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's great!
His wife
Yeah.
arrives with a bag full of sandwiches for you, and the whole family ushers you back into the woods, waving, wishing you well. You take one look back over your shoulder. The man by the wall is gone.
Oh, that I can see how that story is gonna spin out of control.
Yep.
Excellent. Do we still not have stories enough to need to swap them out? I can tell really. Oh, there we go. Up, beep, beep, beep. Here we go.
Swap story. Okay.
Farmers Who Gave Lemonade by Jacksonville. Oh shit! No, fuck. That was the world. I don't understand what the thirsty farmer is gonna be. I guess you could be curious about what it's gonna turn into, but I think this one is more interesting to cultivate.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck it is. It's probably a scary story, another scary story. Okay, do we have anything else? Now that I know what to look for, this is a lot easier. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're fully stocked,
No,
let's go.
okay.
Dupree, I got shit. Oh, actually, new story.
Oh, nice. That cultivated fast.
Yeah, shit. You wait in this soup line for over an hour. It's barely crawling along. You're around the corner of a building and see far away a lone pair of nurses struggling to ladle out soup to hundreds. Gonna be waiting here a while longer, sighs the mother in line beside you. You and her get to talking. After a while, the topic drifts into the strange place where she starts telling you about the headless... Fuck yes. Headless Hessian of Sleepy Hollow. It Sleepy Hollow too. You recognize it as a story about the rider in the woods, but way more outrageous than your version. I know that story. You tell her your version. Well, that's not as exciting, she says diplomatically. I mean, it sure sounds realer than what I heard, but I think Toby likes mine best. She bounces her child encouragingly on her hip, but Toby's too hungry to smile. Fuck yes.
Right.
Headless Hessian on Sleepy Hollows. Alright. Oh,
Right.
we have an ad break rolling up on us. Do we want to take that?
I mean, maybe. Will be good, maybe. Or
Do you want to take it? Do you need to take it?
I don't need to take it, but
Fuck it. Fuck the ads. Screw them.
chat endure.
Yeah, and you're tough.
I always knew you'd come loping back my way and catch me checking for marks.
Really? Did you?
How you been, traveler? I'm afraid I got myself in some damn tight spots since we last made bets with each other. It's the way of the world.
There should be two L's in Traveler, right? This isn't one of those American things, is it?
No, isn't it this? It might be like a American thing where they remove one L.
Americanisms do that shit, but as far as I know, Traveler has two L's. Could be a
I don't
typo
know.
too.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm reading right now. A pretty good book actually, John Irving, like big in the 80s, 70s. It's a good book. There are so many goddamn typos in it. I keep finding like a new typo every 10 pages or something for a while here, and I'm like, even 40, 50-year-old books still unedited. Well, not unedited, but you know, lacking for edits. Feels validating.
I mean, I've read some published books from like Routledge currently, like some about stuff and some academic books, and they have like it's not maybe like every 10 pages, but occasionally it happens where like, oh that's a wrong like letter there. It shouldn't be and it should be an like
Yeah.
an.
Yeah, that kind of
And,
shit.
Like, okay, and I think that just they have edited, but that just sort of slipped through the.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, fuck. I mean, I've been through editing processes, so many editing processes, and there is no end to how much you can edit a piece of work. There literally is no end, and every change that you make is gonna run the risk of having a little bit of a spelling error in it. So, sure, there will slowly sort of congregate to a minimum, but you can never be absolutely certain. I absolutely understand it, but it is validating from, you know, a self-published perspective to know that traditionally published books are not necessarily more judiciously edited than mine, nor the fact that they have been out for like 40, 50 years and still nobody's caught on to it and fixed it, right? That feels good. It feels good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
You give too much, someone gonna take away too much. Just don't mind me if I seem like I'm wincing. It ain't you. It's just love making its way to hell.
Oh,
Come over. Come sit.
love making its way to hell is a pretty good line.
Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
We just found one!
Yeah.
Let's see what that turns into. Where the fuck was it? Oh, we can double. She already knows the story. Right. Excellent.
Oh, right.
The fuck was it? Where was it?
Did we switch it out? Did you
No.
switch it out?
No, I'm pretty damn sure I didn't. I switched it in, I thought.
Yeah, wait, it was there. Wait,
Was it?
Back,
No.
I think. To Earth, to the Earth, the world.
There it is. Farmers
Yeah.
who gave you eliminating Jacksonville. Oh, I mean, I think this is a scary story, right? This is a one with blood and murderers in it, or the implication at least, right? It's gotta
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Here's to hoping. Tell the stories of farmers who gave you lemonade. Yes.
Just what I asked for.
Oh.
That spooky stuff gets my heart going like a good hand sometimes do.
Oh.
Did you notice
Really?
the eye didn't even open at all?
Oh no. Fuck.
To
Okay.
be self-sufficient.
Interesting.
To be indulged that once, you know? I've been thinking about this one pinko that came by the creek recently. He said that an uneven life was manufactured. That it didn't always have to be peaks and troughs. That evening it out was a way it could be. I thunk about that for a long time.
You thunk about that, did you? How hard did you thunk there, lady?
Is it best to be in a slow-moving river all the time and never have your heart in your mouth at the rapids? Hey, got any exciting stories? Like the movies?
I wonder, do we do that? Do we do that? I mean, this one, yes. This would be exciting, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what else we have. None of those are exciting. None of those are exciting. No, no.
No. Deadpool, maybe.
No, that was sad, I think, he reacted to. That one. Sad.
No, but the devil.
Oh,
Devil, at least.
potentially, maybe. Strange Stones, no. Pigeon Keeper, no. Family of Pig Farmers, Oh, right, it was the Lua that blew on the house and wanted pig's feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's exciting.
No.
No, I think we're gonna have to lean on this thing.
Yeah.
Tell the story of the sugarcane cutters blinded by the threat of death. Oh,
Oh.
that was scary? Okay. And well, I mean, we didn't have anything thrilling, so...
No. Oh well.
I guess when you've been hurt like that, you wonder what the other person were thinking when they doing the damage. This boy, though, he were patient and fine looking. When I saw him with my baseball bag, I knew. As I ran up to snatch it back, I knew. And when he hit me, it hurt two kinds. It hurt two kinds. And the kind without the blood hurts the worst. Because the body heals and the mind don't.
Fair.
Hey, got any
God,
exciting
fuck.
stories? Like the movies?
I don't
Maybe
wanna...
Thunderbirds?
Oh, I think we've told that to her already. But let's...
No, we didn't know we haven't.
We haven't? We have not? There we go. No. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to. If we don't want to use one of our NPC
Here's the thing, though,
stories.
that's also a 3. That's
Yeah.
a level 3
Yeah, it
story
is.
as well.
It is. But I think if that's the case, if the benchmark is gonna move every new level, then we're gonna have to get into the mood that we will have to meet them several times to get the further level of them, which
Yeah.
is fine. But we're gonna have to get into the habit of expecting that. But let's Thunderbird it, because I don't know what else exciting we have.
Well, well, they should let you make the
Better.
movies, honey. I am home, friend. Do you know what it's like to be your own home? I am it.
Home is where I hang my hat. Very good. Not Marlon Brando. Shit, what's his name? Shit. Ah, god damn it. Casablanca. Main character. Rick.
Yeah.
Humphrey Bogart. There we go. Wherever I hang my hat is home.
You can see the windows into the loft, the tools I use to fix the shelves of my life. And when I look out each morning, the lawn is different as I fan out the card. Hey, got any
God,
exciting
fuck.
stories? Like the movies?
No.
Okay, we need to. Next time we meet her, we're gonna have a lot of exciting stories.
Yeah, we are. So what? I mean, no, that's probably not exciting. Okay, let's take a look. That's already done. No.
Exciting.
I mean, a story can be several things. So hypothetically, this, I guess, could be exciting. It's not action riddled, but it could be exciting for, you know, drama's sake. That's not going to be exciting. That's not going to be exciting.
No, let's say it'll be just scary.
Was it though? I mean, we told that story to the preacher. What did he want? He wanted scary story, and this was not scary, right? Didn't he?
Scary. No, it was scary, wasn't
Was it? I thought he
Yeah, it
reacted
was.
poorly to it.
No, I think that was the first one we used on him, and he wanted a scary story, and that worked.
Okay.
I think. What about the deer?
Yeah, maybe that's exciting. Or maybe the Gatsby story. Depends on how you define exciting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Deer or Gatsby? I think this is. I don't know.
Let's just do one.
I wanted to
You
make
can
an
make it
argument in
come up with-
favor of one of them, but I don't know.
Let's do the one we haven't cultivated, or it's not as cultivated.
I think we've sent out both of them once, but I'm more interested in the deer, I think, than Gatsby.
Yeah.
Okay, do
Let's
that
do
then.
the one.
This is not gonna work though. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds like you're trying to sell me something with a sad tale.
Yeah.
If you want to
Alright.
do that, honey, you gotta make it seem real. Freedom's a trap. The more they tell you you have it, the more they've taken it away.
That is probably some amount of true.
The more you try to move toward it, the more your legs get deeper into the web.
The more you're trying to move towards freedom means that you're not free at the moment. Because if you are free at the moment, then you don't need to move towards freedom. You're already there.
I left jail one morning and the jailer said a sweet goodbye. And I walk out into the town square and a man spit on me for looking like I weren't dressed for outside. Got any stories with ghosts?
Yeah.
Or murderers
Yes.
or blood or something like
We
that?
do. We
Okay,
should.
I think we might need. Okay, we need something. Yeah, like the Headless Horseman,
Yeah. We can
so
run
that we
that.
can get her to the next level. Yeah.
I think we should prepare ourselves that we're not going to manage it, but this is leveled up once at least, so let's run with that.
Yeah.
God damn, you're giving me the chills,
Yes!
sweetheart.
Yes.
Feelings are a sort of prison, ain't they?
Excuse me, what now?
Sometimes I look at you and find myself liking you. But I don't trust you, sweetheart, and there's the game between us. The game is always between us, pushing us away from each other, this big checkers board.
That's a damn unfortunate way of looking at relationships.
It's not a game.
No, it's this zero-sum mentality, right? That everyone... It's a sort of a capitalist notion that every interaction with another human being needs to be some sort of a zero-sum game where one person is the winner and one person is the loser. And it's a damn unfortunate state of mind to believe that.
If I wanted you, I could never tell you. That's the way the game works.
That's horseshit,
I
lady.
hate that. I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
That's horseshit. I understand. I mean, it's a common trope, right? It's a common understanding of how relationships function, but it's hogwash. It's absolute bullshit.
All this heavy stuff, it's nice to have someone to pay attention. Soothe my bruises, let the dice be. You want to play a few cards with me before you move on? Of course you do.
Oh, she's
Let's
still up
play
here?
slow
Okay.
for a while and you tell me a tale?
Well, we're not gonna strike up conversation with you until we run up more exciting stories, though. Because we know what you like. But we still have Oh, more cultivation.
Nice.
Oh, more cultivation. Fuck yes. What do we have then? Break time, half finished bridge. We already read that. Alyssa reacted to this story about legendary Gwen Mitchett, the richest and most ruthless bootlegger ever. Who's that? You realize that's the story of the shootout between. Oh, really? Oh, shit. That's running away with itself. Story of the shootout between the female bootleggers and the cops, but heavily embellished. The young man in the bucket tells it massive. Oh, okay, we read that. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's just absolutely running away with itself. That's becoming a Thelma and Louise kind of story. Fully developed.
Oh, so there's only 3 levels. No.
Apparently, yeah.
Or maybe.
I mean, there are 230 fucking stories, but we're gonna have plenty of cultivation to do. Oh, listen to this, blurts a boy loitering outside a grocery store. He works his way through a long and strange tale about the ghost of a woman executed in Paris long ago. Fuck yes! There, he finishes. What do you think? Wait a minute. Holy shit, you know this story. It's the story of the dead woman in the yellow ribbon, but wildly altered. For a couple of moments, you're too surprised to respond. Seriously, the boy insists. What do you think? What do you think about that one? A great story. It's a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah. He smiles sheepishly. Thanks! I heard it from my brother. Move on. Okay, so that's an interesting twist to our response to it, because a lot of them have been, is this real or not? And we have to sort of... We need to interact with the veracity of the tale, how much truth there is to it. But now where they're getting into stage 3, instead we interact with how good it is. The veracity is no longer important. What's important is that you refine the actual story behind it. And I kind of like that. That's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah. Was it fully cultivated?
I think it might have been. What was it? It was... Shit, what was it? That's fully evolved. Which was it? Shit. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is.
It's full. So we don't need to cultivate those anymore. We can just keep them for a good bang for buck, as it were.
Yeah.
This is going to be Dupree. We don't want to talk to her. We want to go up to... What did we say?
I kind of want to go into Georgia.
I kind of want to check out this length of road because we just ran through it last time, right? And then we're swinging into Georgia. And then we're going down.
Yeah, okay, fair.
And then up and back. I don't fucking know. Here and there. Or maybe we should just aim for actually going new places, as opposed to just canvassing this place. But I see a new story.
Oh yeah, there's a retelling, yeah.
Yeah, not a new story, sorry, yeah, cultivation. What do we have? What do we have? You shared this with the bus stop, right, that guy. Hey, want to hear a story? The air of a man who's distracting himself, blah, blah, blah. Tale of the apple orchard planter who planted 10,000 trees, confusing himself now and again, backtracking, adding new details. So that's the guy with the dog who planted trees.
Yes.
Suddenly realized he's told you a twisted version of a story about John Chapman, his orchard and his dog, but massively changed. Whole new chunks you don't remember. Okay. Nice. And he turned into apple orchard planter, planted 10,000 trees. They just ignore the hound, the dog? That's unfair.
Yep.
So let's just see if there's anything up this coastline before we head in. Is this a new whistling tune he's doing? I don't recognize it.
No, it's not. No, it's an old. It's one of the songs.
I'm also trying to keep an eye out on the horizon for markers, but
yeah,
that's a little bit more like it. I like what I'm used to. That's a cross over there by the shoreline. Do, 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 do,
I don't-
do.
See anything?
No, me neither. Are we coming up to Washington again? There's someone. Oh,
Yeah,
did I see something?
that's in Charlotte.
Yeah, who is that? That's the miner.
Right.
Up there's DC.
Potentially we could go in and then go up to West Virginia again.
You know what? I'm kind of feeling turning westward
Okay.
here. Maybe hit up the miner too.
Yeah, maybe. Like, see what he
Yeah, cultivate
has.
some
And
shit.
see, maybe there's new stuff in Charlotte as well.
Yeah, maybe. Did we want to swap anything out here? What did we have? Thirsty cotton pickers. I think he's gonna like thirsty cotton pickers though, right?
Probably, yeah. It depends on what he wanted. What kind of stories did he want?
I don't remember, but I mean, he's a union man, right? Oh, we need wheel stories. Fuck. Yeah, we have nothing else here to swap out. Yeah, it's just world that we have an extra.
Trains run out of track.
There's train if you want.
Yeah. Oh, cultivation. And an X mark over there as well. South it. What do we have? This kindly old man is sharing the shade under the bridge with you, tells a few rambling stories, some true seeming, some conspicuously less so. All true, he assures you. There's history in this place, going all the way back to the Indian times. Strange stuff happens around here. Can't all be true. Sure it is, he scoffs, and then, as if to prove himself right, he launches into a story about the sugarcane farmer who took criminals from the jail and worked them in his field until they died. Right. And this one, you know. It's the story of the sugarcane cutters blinded to the threat of death, but wilder and stranger than you remember. I know that one. See then? Old man laughs. So I ain't pulling your leg, it's all true. Sure. Sure it is, bud. Alright. Let's do this one and then head inward.
Yeah, and then went on the road.
I don't know you from anyone,
That's okay.
but maybe in the end that don't matter so much, so long as we're after the same things. Little firelight, little morsel, a minute or two of company. Well, I ain't got much, and I sure ain't got more than that. I'll share what I have. You'll do the same for a stranger one day by and by. See anything exciting out there on the road? Mostly I just seen dogs.
Dogs are exciting. Exciting. Fuck. Shit. Thrilling. And we have that,
Well, we have that.
but that's fully upgraded. But maybe we need that. We need that boosting, maybe.
Because I mean, yeah, because it depends on what we want to cultivate, and also how, and if we want to him to reach a new level.
I mean,
we should have to.
Technically, we
could
want
do-
both. But
Yeah. But what we could do is that we could max out him and his eye in the beginning, and then we can cultivate as many stories
Yeah.
as we want.
I think that's the clutch tactic. We've kind of run it before, so we're probably gonna swing that story through him. I'm not sure we have anything else that's exciting. That was not thrilling, right? That was scary.
No. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Shit. We're gonna have. Was it that one? It was that one, right? Yeah. The
Yeah.
bootleggers. Yeah. Okay, let's just run the bootleggers. Let's just tell the story of the legendary Gwen Mitchett.
Brings me back. There was a time when me and Big Ben could just enjoy exciting stories like this one. Innocent. Authority means being afraid,
Oh, shit.
even though you know you're not the one in the wrong.
I mean, sure.
And you can't show your fear, because you got all the others counting on you, looking to you about what to do. I had no time to get frightened, not even when they were dragging Union men and strangers alike out to the hills to get shot on suspicion of being Reds.
Sure is hunted by the Pinkertons.
You just had to tell the workers again and again how it was going to go right for them in the end. Even though sometimes I wasn't so sure myself. I've been running too long. Dogs and guns. Tell me something.
Ooh,
Something happy.
something happy. We should be able to wham jangle something like that.
Yeah, we have the lighthouse.
Yeah, fuck. That was hopeful, I think. Oh, hopeful.
Yeah.
He wants a hopeful. So
That's
the man who calls seagulls, I think that was hopeful. Haunted Millshore shit isn't gonna be that. I still don't know what the fuck this is.
Mythically.
That's not hope. Well, could be hopeful. It was kind of. I mean, she was looking for a place that didn't exist, but I mean, she was filled of hope.
Yeah.
The dog. I don't know what that's gonna turn into, but we already seeded that, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we did. I wonder what this is gonna turn into. None of that is hopeful. Maybe that is hopeful. I don't know. Maybe this is hopeful.
Maybe.
Giving birth in the cotton field.
Yeah, it's a happy one.
I could see that being a happy one.
Yeah. Should we try that?
If nothing else, it's gonna be interesting what it is and what it cultivates into.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we have something that is a shore wave fire. I mean, it would be the seagull one, which is also
Or the
interesting to be fair. Right?
Yeah. That one or the lighthouse.
Yeah. What do you want to go with? Do we want to experiment, or do you want to go with something?
I want to experiment because we have a bunch of options. We
Yeah, okay.
have more chances. I
Let's
think.
run this one then. See
Yeah.
if that works.
I like that.
Fuck
stuff.
yes!
Yeah.
Good to remember that we all want our dignity. My wishes come true. Sure, I got some in mind. Injury to one of us is the business of all of us. Imagine a government like that, a whole world like that, enough to go round. So long as you work. Nobody left wanting, nobody eaten up by the gears of industry, nobody's money setting them up above you. What if heaven's just this country, but better?
What if heaven's just this country but better? That's also a very good line.
Yeah.
What if heaven is just the place that we make function properly? What if all that was needed for us to actually live in heaven was to do it right?
Yeah. To be better.
Yeah, to be better, to do better, to fashion something better for ourselves.
See anything exciting out there?
Ah,
Noah?
fuck!
Mostly I just seen dogs.
We've already done Thunderbirds with him, yeah. Have no idea what the Pigeon Keeper is gonna be, but I don't think it's gonna be exciting.
Family of pig farmers.
I don't think the Pig Farm is gonna be exciting either. What did we, fuck.
What? Actually, you know what?
Hmm?
Exciting. I think. What if the story of the metal worker?
I have no idea what that is.
No, but let's try it and see because he can react. He can say something like, "Oh, it's scary," or "It's sad," or
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's run it. I don't think it's gonna be a thrilling one, but let's see what it turns into.
Yeah.
Nothing else we cultivated, which usually it sends to make it clear what it
Yeah.
is.
Huh. Just seems like wishful thinking to me.
Hopeful
Okay, so
then?
be hopeful. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
When you travel, you never want to let go where you're from, friend. That doesn't mean it's got to be everything about you. Everywhere you go, we all bleed if we get nicked. We all serve and die the same. I need a laugh.
Ooh.
Know any good jokes?
Do we? Do we? Do we?
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Potentially that one.
That one.
That.
I think that's a funny
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Should do that one. Yeah.
Because we made fun of her, kind of, pulled her
Yeah.
leg doing that, which is cruel, but I think, potentially this one. I don't know.
Funny.
No, that's weird. I don't know. No, I think this one.
Yeah. Let's do it then.
Maybe?
You are a pretty funny
Boom.
one, you know that?
Almost. Almost.
No, I think we got it. Or
No, no, there's one more level of it.
Choice? I didn't have one. I had no family left. Nothing was really mine. I suppose I could have just took off when the company men came down and shot at us. I got nothing to tell you, except the thought never did cross my mind. I must be stupid as they said we were for organizing. Stupid. I reckon just like one of the horses. Anyway, I need something to laugh about. Got any funny ones?
Ooh, more funny. Could be the well-dressed hobo. I think that's gonna be it. I feel pretty sure that that's gonna be a funny one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the girl is, but that certainly was a prank on against us, right? Wasn't it?
What was that story about?
She gave us a colorful stone, and when we dropped it, it turned black. I don't know, man. It doesn't feel haha funny, but she seemed to think it was funny.
Yeah.
I think the hobo.
Yeah, let's go with the hobo.
I'm not sure that's gonna be funny, but I don't think we have anything else that's better.
I'm pretty sure that it was funny. I'm pretty sure, like, last time we told it, I think it was a funny story.
Yeah? Okay, well, let's go.
Oh boy.
Boom!
You watch out now, I'll start
Got
chuckling.
him! We got him.
Noise.
Yeah, kind of fucking tight, but we got him.
Yeah.
Bondage. My brother, Big Ben, he went down deep every day, picking the coal to bits with his bare fingers. I thought he was a man so soon. Those bloody fingertips all swole up like they do. And he had a mule, too. Load up with the bits. Name a baby, that mule. I wanted one. Well, I got my day at work in the end. And I always wondered whether one day they'd excavate the bones. My brother and baby, from when they got trapped down there. Can't hardly remember my brother, but I still think a lot about how his bones got no rest. You could say I think a lot about that. Can't get it out of my head. I'm heading out, up this way. Still can't say exactly where I'll be tomorrow. You ever get a loose thread, and when you pull it, the whole works come apart? Every one of us gets mastered by something. You try to get out from under it. What if you never get to know if you done right? You ever, you know?
You ever, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
This will be my tale, my vagrant song.
Okay,
Nice.
let's head in country.
Yeah.
I don't dare
There's
hitchhike anymore.
There's something there like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. The little friend. Where are we?
We're going into Georgia again, I think.
Going just zigging and zagging back and forth from Georgia. Let's try to aim for this gent. Going along
can
this
target
way
that.
and then south down to the coast. And pick up this boy too.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 boys going down to the coast and then follow the coast a little bit to like Louisiana and then head up. Shall we?
Yep.
Maybe aim for Chicago and then fuck, I don't know. Okay, let's start there. Head up to Tennessee, swing down south, head over maybe
Or maybe we go north after Tennessee.
north after
Like
north here?
and then go up to so we get over we get up to Ohio and Michigan.
and yeah, sure. But in that
Maybe.
case, I think I would like to grab a hold of this coastline. So maybe
Okay.
down to New Orleans.
Yeah. Oh, New Orleans. Yeah.
So straight New Orleans, and then up to pick these guys up on our way up to Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
That
head
works.
for Chicago, and then across?
Yep.
Alright, so south then. And maybe we are heading south, so it works.
Yeah.
No, fuck, I fucked it up. Alright, what do we have here then?
His smile lights up the room. or rather the cab of the locomotive. Folks gather round as he holds the pull cord. He's a showman through and through. You'll want to cover your ears now for this next part.
Cover our ears, yes.
All right.
Sure doesn't help much. Engineer pulls that chain and the whistle blasts inside your skull. He just smiles through it all. Man must be half deaf.
Darnation!
Nation.
A round of applause erupts from the small crowd. He passes out bubble gum to the shell-shocked kids, half of them in awe, half in tears.
And get shuffled on.
Remember
I suppose.
now who gets you there on the advertised. Casey Jones.
Everyone's all talk as they head back to their seats. That engineer sure is handsome. Gosh, and that whistle sounded just like a whippoorwill, didn't it? Ain't this the way to travel?
All right. Theatrical railroader.
I think that's gonna turn into some kind of like, I don't know, like some kind of scream or something because of the sound of the train.
I mean, we got a 3 of staves. That's good. That's good stuff. We need that.
Yeah. We just
What
need real.
was this one? Hopeful, right? The metalworker, I think. What did he say?
Yeah. I think, yeah, it was like hopeful or happy or like hope. Yeah, hopeful. I think that was the word.
I think so. Okay, Southern then. Fuck, I'm not paying it. Shit. Okay, so paying attention to this whistling and the horizon for what we should run up on is a little bit of a split fiction there. That's Atlanta. That's Georgia, right? Yeah, it's square into Georgia. I see something up there along the highway.
Yeah.
I see.
I see a campfire down there.
Yeah, who's that? We know that person, right? Oh, it's the preacher
Yes.
again. That would be just the second time we meet the preacher.
Yeah.
Should we go up there and pick those 2 things up and then go south?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's more there behind the mountains, but fuck them. We'll grab them.
No,
soon.
let's take those. Those we take later.
Yeah, just these 2 and then head south, right?
Yeah.
The cave is
Ooh.
really a man-made hole breaching into an earthen mound. The man, khakis dirtied by kneeling on the rough earth, has assembled a macabre little pile of skulls to the side.
Sir? Sir, this is a
Are you
Wendy's? What are you doing?
This is a Wendy's.
Renting these for sale, friend.
He wipes his hands on his pants.
This pile of skulls, clearly claimed from his enemies by an Indian
Oh my
chieftain,
God.
would be perfect for any cabinet of curiosities or sideshow attraction.
Why did you dig up a grave for these?
Why,
Mass
these skulls
grave?
belong to no one. They're just here, lying under this mound, waiting for an enterprising soul to make something of them. Isn't this what America's all about?
Grave robbing? Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And putting stuff and putting people in graves.
Yes, yes. Making a capitalist venture off of the graves of history. Yeah, makes sense. Look deeper into the mound.
Little sunlight reaches that deep in, but you can still see the skeletal remains, their heads carelessly removed, laying neatly in their excavated resting places, each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, earthenware, and copper plates in the shape of winged warriors.
I kind of want more justice. I seem to remember that we didn't have a lot of justice. I think the justice that we had were NPC stories.
Yeah, and also that, I mean, from the looks of it, like each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, or where this might not be like the enemies of a Indian war chief, as he'd so
No,
neatly
he's
put it.
desecrating a gravesite.
Family grave,
Yeah,
or
fuck-
like a from a tribe. Yeah. So yeah. Listen,
Fuck this guy.
man.
Fuck him. Let's threaten him. Yeah.
You pause and consider this small man, greedily arranging someone's remains as though they were a trinket for a mantelpiece.
Tell him to fuck off is less interesting than make up a ghost story, I think.
Wait. Okay. Wait. It raised someone's remains as though it was trinkets for mantis. Is he? No, wait. He's not the one who's putting all these efforties around, right?
No, the skulls.
No. Yeah, he's just putting the skulls. Okay. What should we? What did you want to do?
Tell him to fuck off is less a story thing. This is gonna turn this into the foundational story for the Indian burial site.
Yeah, true. It's a big ghost story. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's
Damn
crude
shits.
and ridiculous. But he's a crude and ridiculous man. You have him run off the mound, sworn never to tell of what he's seen, for fear of monsters and ghosts. It's a small thing, but a kindness you hope.
I wonder if this is gonna be a funny or a scary. Could be both.
Yeah.
Grave robber, and then we have another one over here, and then we're going south. Shit. There's always a new story. What is that? What is that?
Birmingham.
What is that?
I don't know.
Never seen that
Arrow
before.
pointing- No.
Search. Oh, money. Okay, we're hiring pickers. Today only. Alright, so it's just money. Alright.
We already have money.
Yeah,
More
we
money.
do.
Now we're in Alabama.
Oh, we're going back to Georgia real soon.
We need a sixth.
Oh my god.
She told you, beckoning from the steps of a great dark mansion. And just like that, you found yourself sitting with strangers around a velvet-draped table. Her voice is reedy and high, modulated by the tight collar of her Victorian dress.
Join hands, everyone.
Sure.
Your
Nice.
host keeps her eyes closed as she beseeches the spirits of the dead. But everyone else around the table lets one lingering, awkward glance bounce around between them. You sense they're just about done humoring her when it happens. A deep, nasty thump beneath the table.
Hold tight.
The whole table starts to shake, threatening to lift right off the ground. And then, the staid candle flames start flickering like mad, casting ghastly shadows on the walls. And then, a viciously cold wind cuts through the parlor like sharpened ice.
Keep
I
holding
think
on.
we gotta keep holding. Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to see what this goes.
Yeah.
The damned candles are dancing in midair around you now, singeing a hair here and there off the coiffed heads of these well-heeled guests. You notice your host across the table has her eyes open wider than they should go. A rivulet of blood dripping from her nose.
Let's kill the host. Let's
Yeah.
just hold on. And besides, it's a wheel story. We need wheel stories.
Yeah, exactly.
When you come to your senses, sunrise has begun to creep in. The parlor is empty but for you and the woman in the old-fashioned dress, who slumped dejectedly over the table.
He didn't show up. All that sound and fury, and no sign of his spirit.
Tough.
Okay. Oh, just a seance. Okay, got it. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what we talked about the last time about
Yeah.
spiritualism.
We were gonna hit up the priest while we go down the coast. I think we did, right?
Were we? I mean,
Uh,
this will be the second time. So
Yes, but the second time, I mean, we can manage that, right? What did he want?
Yeah.
Did he want exciting stories? Because then we're fresh out of fresh out of luck.
he did what he sounded so. Did he want?
Shit.
scary stories or sad stories?
I
don't
think
remember exactly.
he gave a shit for sad stories.
Yeah, maybe scary or exciting ones.
How are we doing for stories? Speaking of, we could make another. What is that? 2 of Pentacles. Here we got a Jimmy's Parable, which we could just scooty on by. We still have, yeah, that's 4. Oh shit, 4 on the world. We could have more lovers. The Fool is done. Well, done. Oh, here we go. Well, there we go. We don't need to have the NPC stories, right? Because that's not interesting. That's essentially a get out of jail free card, as it were, right?
I mean, it could be useful, but
Yeah,
again, it
but-
isn't what we want to cultivate.
Yeah, right. Because it doesn't cultivate anything, so it doesn't. It feels like one of those. It feels like a free save, but you don't earn anything from it. And I would rather fail myself into richness than just, get by on those freebies,
Yeah.
as it were.
Right.
Mason's laws. Doof, doof, doof. So what? We need Queen of Cups, Queenies, Empress, Tower, Wheel. Oh, Emperor.
Oh yeah, Emperor, right.
Okay.
The lightning starts in
Oh,
the next valley
We know
over.
this one.
Then the wind
Ooh,
picks
yes.
up.
Perfect.
The long grass hisses, and suddenly, it's raining so hard you can barely breathe without a hand over your mouth.
Search for shelter.
The lightning momentarily illuminates a farmhouse on the opposite hilltop, the only one for miles. Much closer, though, is a silhouette of a dilapidated barn.
We just said that we kind of needed Empress stuff, right?
What was the other one?
It's 3 of Staves, which
okay.
I
Well,
think
you
we
head
have.
for the head for the house.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
You pound and pound on the door of the house, but you only get confused shouts from inside. Soon, you give up and head to the unlocked shed, where the empty wood bin makes a good enough bed.
Oh, at least it's dry.
In the morning, you're woken suddenly by the sound of clattering china. A tiny old woman bends over you,
Aww.
silently offering you coffee. She serves you half the pot before she lets you get up and leave for the morning.
Well, that's nice of her.
Half pot of coffee.
What kind of story would that be then?
Hopeful, helpful, kind.
What have we had? We have an exciting, ghost, hopeful, sad, funny.
Funny, yeah.
Have we had other kinds? I don't know.
No, not yet.
Okay, so now we have the Thunderbirds and we have the Storm. So we've quote-unquote filled up the Empress then. Fantastic.
Mhm.
And technically we only have 1 in Tower and Wheel, technically, without, the NPCs. And in Emperor. Emperor,
Right.
Tower, and Wheel are the ones we're really hungry for stories.
Yeah.
The woman finds you as you wander the streets. Come with me, child, she says, looking you up and down. We're going to church.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for what kind of card this is going to be. And I feel like, hey, just saying no is bad improv theater, right?
Yeah. Exactly. What's the first rule of improv theater? No. Or like that's the opposite. Yeah.
So let's go with the crazy lady.
You follow her to a simple
Well, this doesn't
clapboard
have to be
building.
crazy.
There's no steeple, but a cross is painted on one side.
Okay, let's go in.
Inside, after a rousing sermon, you're treated to a meal and given a worn but clean set of clothes. Works and not faith alone might be the motto of this place.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
So that's, I bet, it's going to be a hopeful one, right?
Yeah.
Where did that end up? We said it was a... Oh, okay.
Please tell me that story is going to like cultivate into, and then so the title's gonna be "Take Me to Church."
Take me to church,
Oh, it's
worship like a
Tallahassee.
dog at the shrine of your lies. And that's a
Now we're
cross.
back into Georgia.
Yeah, and we're just picking this up and then following the coast for a bit.
Yeah.
But I want to get rid of him down here so we don't have to get back to Georgia. Do it so we never have to go back to Tallahassee.
Never get. Oh, there's a cultivated story up there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, it is a good day to see you, child. Just need a little company is all.
Child, who the fuck do you think you are, bud?
Let a celebration of life today. Young man, 17, maybe 18. Closed casket.
A celebration of life, closed casket. That's one hell of a... That's one of a whiplash kind of sentence there, bud.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they guess they celebrated the life that he did, indeed, until he died.
Or you could argue as well that you celebrate the life of the people who didn't have to die. Like, remember that you are alive, kind of thing.
Yeah, instead of memento mori, it's memento life.
Yeah,
whatever that
I mean,
is.
memento mori is essentially celebrating life. Remember that you will die is a celebration
Yeah.
of that you're not quite yet. I mean, the implication that you will die one day, the implication there also is, or the flip side of that is, you're not dead yet.
Yeah, exactly. But look at it sort of
That
half
boy
glass
walked
full.
in.
I'm sorry.
If you want to look at it glass half full,
Yeah.
that's the version of it. Yeah.
They did that boy wrong, they did, yeah.
I
Okay.
suppose I'm glad I gave his family a little hope, at least.
Hope for... Okay, whatever. Look, I'm not gonna get into the whole thing.
Hey, you have any spooky campfire tales?
Oh, do
Feels
we?
appropriate out here, right?
Do we, buddy? Oh, we got such boobs for ya. Haunted Mill?
Haunted Mill.
I don't know about this one, which would be interesting.
That's true. Maybe, yeah, I want to close to the cultivate the grave one.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's gonna be a spoops. And we have the
Oh,
Devil of
the
Leeds.
The Haunted Mill, I feel, is one.
Yeah, that's scary, for sure, absolutely. Story about the grave robber and the burial mound. I think that's gonna cultivate into scary.
Yeah.
And that's sad, we've heard. I don't know what this fucking thing is. Hopeful, I think? Yeah, hope. No, we have tried to cultivate that. We've told it once, and I don't remember the response on it.
No, I don't. No, me neither.
We also have the Headless Hessian, but we've already used that once for someone else. It is sent out there. Lemonade Farmers, but I don't remember how that was received.
Well,
That's scary. I know that. The
might
Leatherman.
be scary or something.
Oh, the Seance too.
Oh. We've used that one.
You want to use the Seance? Yeah, I'm getting down for seancing. That's got to be scary, right?
Oh,
yes.
you could rattle a congregation's bones, I bet. Fate and fortune? Well, crimes like this make destiny something easy to believe in.
Funny reflection here also. We have talked about structuralism, right? How stories are an expression of the culture in which they're told, or at least they get shaped by the culture in which they're told. We have also previously on the channel talked about the death of the author as a thing, as a concept, where the influence of the author sort of goes away, either in parts or in totality, the moment that the story passes beyond their hold, beyond their grasp, and enters the public sphere. And then it's all about how people interact with that story, and the author essentially becomes meaningless. I don't like that read, but for obvious reasons, but it is absolutely a read. Notice here that the people that we tell the stories to, these NPCs, it doesn't matter what story we tell. It doesn't matter how cultivated it is or how fanciful it is. What matters is what they want to hear in that moment. That's what's going to decide whether or not it's a good story to tell. Not the actual qualities of the story, but how receptive the person is at that moment to hear it.
Right. That's true.
Kind of works from a, again, structuralist perspective. It feeds into, that is mechanics feeding into the thematics of the piece.
And it makes sense to people like today, what kind of story, because that's also the kind of stories that live on.
Yeah.
It's not if you know, because if we told every single story ever, we would have both stories, but the fact that we have stories that's for example, that we know, like for example, certain myths or certain stories of like famous people. It's because we tell them to, and people want to hear them.
Yeah, which is a
for
bit
numerous
unfortunate
reasons.
too, right? Because the notion that stories only have value if and when people want to hear them, that can easily become a spiral of emptiness as far as the stories go. And it is a little bit frustrating because there are absolutely stories that people should hear and need to hear. But if they are not open to them, receptive to them, then they will not be good stories, no matter how actually good they are. That's frustrating and not terribly hopeful, I think.
That's kind of what I feel with movies or theater or games actually as well these days. That people, the kind of games that they want, or the kind of stories or the kind of content that they want in sort of games, like that sort of keeps on, and everyone sort of because I talked to so I was at a party yesterday, and there were some people that I talked to, and I was doing this on Twitch, and sort of like they asked, "Oh, did you play this game or this game and this game?" And they all put out the mainstream games that, like, you know, Red Dead Redemption, Skyrim, and it's like we haven't played these games on Twitch, and they were like, well, what games have you played then? As if those exist, because those are the ones that they like. They're known, and that's the content that they get received. And I'm like, I tell you, these sort of games and these sort of things, but they're not as interesting.
No, that commonality, like the lowest common denominator, is all that people care about, and they can't fathom what they don't. People can't appreciate what they don't know, right? That blind spot annuls them or removes them from a large part of culture and cultural growth, and that's a damn fucking shame. And it also feeds into this false dichotomy or false notion that people actually know what they want, which is not true either. People don't necessarily know what they want. They can absolutely be stumped and surprised, and especially when their scope of culture is limited. They don't understand what else is out there. There's plenty of that to go around, and there's no fault of anyone really, but that it speaks to the, not maybe necessity, but it speaks to the value of not forcing stories upon people, but surprising people with stories that they never understood and never thought that they might want to consume. And I'm not gonna say that I'm disappointed with this game mechanic from that perspective, but it certainly is a very structuralist perspective, and blindly structuralist perspective, this notion that culture knows what culture as in the society's culture knows what culture it wants to consume. That is a misnomer. That is false. That is wrong. That is incorrect.
Yeah, but what I did though do is always, I'm pretty proud of myself now. It's like I started like, okay, if I'm going to cultivate, I guess we want to do that, like one game that I want them to hear about that they've probably never heard about, I immediately threw out the Freebird game.
Yeah, to the moon. I was expecting as much.
Yeah. It's like, again, it's my favorite series of games, so like I'm obviously gonna throw that out. And then I told them essentially I told them a good story about it, explained the very basic premise of the plot. And they were like, oh, okay, that sounds really cool. And then I told them my reaction of the stories. That I start crying every time, like in the game, at the end of the game, and so that was good. And again, that's the thing. They don't expect to like get that, but then you tell them about the story, you describe the story, you tell them in a way that it's exciting, and they yes. So it's also not like the content of a culture sort of feeds back into like a feedback loop, which can be destructive, but it's also when something is introduced to be exciting. That's also potentially why these stories that we are telling, they would necessarily not have survived if it didn't change to something more exciting.
Maybe not.
In this, yeah, maybe, but
maybe that's also a little bit. The implications of that are a little bit unfortunate, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is not necessarily. This is not a game or a forum for talking about information propagation, but specifically storytelling. And I personally at least need to sort of consider that separation when we're talking about storytelling specifically vis-a-vis this game. But yeah, it is both interesting and it is unfortunate that the only success state in this game is giving people exactly what they want, not necessarily what they need.
Right.
I'm gonna snooze these ads because they're running up on us because suddenly we had like 7 minutes of conversation. So let's get going with Jimmy here, I think. Fate and fortune, well, crimes like this makes destiny something easy to believe in.
Washes our hands. Tells us there's nothing that could have been done, but it washes the hands of the offender too. It is fearful resignation and nothing more.
I agree with that.
You must have seen some pretty wild stuff on the road. What's the most exciting thing
Fuck!
you've seen?
We have that.
That's pretty good.
We have the bootlegger. I don't think we have the... Now, the birds are gone. I don't think
birds are
that's...
gone?
Could
we
that
didn't-
be exciting?
Oh, yeah, the story of the storm and the colors. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
The story of the.
I don't think we have anything exciting here.
Should we
Except...
just do the.
We know this one is exciting.
Yeah.
And we had... Well, what the fuck was it? This one that might be exciting.
Should we try that one to see if it is exciting?
Oof. Yeah, maybe. And it's gonna cultivate. So, yeah, potentially cultivate. So maybe, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Big storm.
We have other options as well. If that.
That strikes me as a shallow kind of hope.
Hopeful story. Okay, now we know.
Okay, got it.
This country, listen, I saw his face. I opened the lid and saw what they did. A country that lets the men who did that to him live full, happy lives. That country ain't no home. Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary. Just walking, church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
More thrilling.
Well, then, yeah, let's do that one then.
I guess we're doing bootlegging.
Yeah.
You've got a pretty wild life. You know that?
I mean, it's not true, but sure.
Authority?
Yeah.
Each day people want different things from God. When I step up to the pulpit, I always need to decide which Jesus I will bring with me. Anger in the temple? Kindness to its cruelest captors? No, today it was the Jesus in the garden. Confused, desperate for assurance, doubtful. The most human the divine ever was. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story?
Oh.
You must have heard some good ones.
Oh, yeah.
I like the tell like which Jesus do I have to use today. I like that.
Yeah, that is a good way of looking at it, I suppose. Yeah.
What do you say?
Scary. It wants scary.
What is
So,
haunted mill?
yeah, I'm curious about this one, but I don't know what that's gonna be, really.
Should we,
What else do we have?
use the haunted mill one, and then after that we use the grave one if it's fully
I mean, we don't know if we're gonna have.
true?
We don't
Or maybe
know
that-
what
yeah.
we're gonna get next. But I feel like maybe we should try to aim for. Well, if we're aiming for actually nailing him, I think that the Headless Hessian is probably gonna give us the most bang for buck. But it would be nice to get the Haunted. Well, the Haunted Mill is level 2-2. 2-2.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's run
Do that
Haunted
one.
Mill then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me for a second with that one.
Boom!
Nice. We have one more, I think.
The past,
No, we're done.
I
That's
didn't
good.
know the boy, so I asked his
Oh,
brothers
one
and
more, yeah,
sisters
yeah,
to share
probably.
their memories of it. He danced, they said, loved baseball, called his father Big Man. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story?
Oh,
You
yes!
must have heard some good ones.
I have. In that case, let's see about cultivating one of our new ones, like the burial ground.
Not the burial ground.
Not the burial ground?
Or should we do the burial ground?
What else?
Or the burial mound. Okay, I think we're talking about the grave. The grave with the statue.
Oh, well, I mean, no, we can't because we already used that category. We can only use
got it,
a category
got it.
once.
Right.
But a mound I'm good for. I mean, we also have the
Yeah.
Leatherman. That's, I think this is level 2, and I know that's a scary one. Not that it really matters. We also have the Story of the Farmers, but I think we already cultivated that. So it would
Yes.
be the mound. That's new.
Yeah, let's do the mount.
Yeah, that's cool. Not that it matters, I think.
That's how it is, huh? Well,
Oh.
maybe you ain't seen as much of this world as I have.
That's not scary.
Okay, then it's probably funny.
Yeah, probably.
Choice? Yeah, some days. I really believe that we all have choices in life. We are truly free to decide whether to live moral lives or to throw ourselves headlong into sin and profit. But on days like today, I think maybe only God chooses, and he does so with arbitrary cruelty.
Oh, shit.
I've got to go now, friend. Headed to a congregation over this way. Long walk alone, and this boy won't leave my head. And I keep thinking, I left America when I was his age. Lied on the form. Told him I was 25 when I was 17.
That's a bold lie.
I'd heard that the 369th Infantry Regiment needed a chaplain, so I told him I was a preacher. Don't get me wrong, I believed fervently, but I wasn't no reverend. I just memorized a few verses, some psalms, enough of the commandments to make them think I was a true man of God.
I mean, there are just 10 of them. Shouldn't be that fucking hard.
Oh, my proud, arrogant lips.
Oh, well. We got him, though.
Nice.
Oh, and yeah, I see it now. I see the cultivation. But we have another ad break coming in, and we're going to run that.
Yep.
So, chat, we're going to run an ad. Mind yourself, cuse your T's, and pot your P's, or whatever the hell you do with it. Cycle your fluids. Take care of yourselves. And we will be back right after these messages. And if you're lucky enough, or, you know, supportive enough, I guess, not to get messages, instead you're going to get these sweet tunes by our good buddy, That's Oh McDaddy. So, everyone, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, viewers, take a seat. You never know who you'll meet. Stay a bit and have a read. Let J.P.S. take the lead. Whether it's my books or one of my poems or games and story, you've come for glory.
Let us dissect this plot. Let us discuss the protagonist. And if we can't cope with it, ski to Idibloskopus.
And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism.
Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three.
Thanks for the song, Mac Daddy.
Let me rate your game's toilet. Is there light and TP? Crowbar smashes TNT. Why do all these bottles scare me? Signalist is in demand. See me return to the Oberdin. Take Max Payne by the hand and catch me in Morrowind. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three. This is the break song just for me.
Have you seen luck like mine? They say my books are quite fine. Forks on forks to boggle the mind. Sly like a fox, check out the last box. And not to mention hope, love and loss, and just released by me. Check out my latest book, Patchwork Sovereignty. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will make for me.
And we're back, people. Hope you had a good
back.
little break, everyone. Also, before we run on with our segments here, I do want to give. I know that I didn't do it at the beginning of when we started streaming, but I think it's incumbent upon us to give a little shout out to Double OZ, who played Grounded 2 with me in Cryptics previously. So big old shout out to Double OZ there in chat. Good friend of the channel. I mean, odds are you know Z already, but if you don't, do. Currently playing a lot of Spirit of the North too, which seems to be a weird combination of maybe, I think it's a story about, or at least a backdrop of the interaction between the Norse and the Sami, I think. Yeah, there's some distinct Norse in there, but there's also more North and maybe Finnish in there as well. There are a pair of ravens who literally are called Memory and Thought. So
yeah,
you know, it's not subtle.
No.
But I've been playing that and Clear Obscure as well, I believe. And I mean, a little bit of Grounded 2 yesterday, and hopefully there's going to be more Grounded 2 being played on the channel. Hopefully. But
and some Warcraft as well would be.
Oh yeah.
When
Whenever you manage to drag her back into it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, Finnick.
Yes.
Funny thing happened.
Oh yeah, right.
But
it's a funny thing happened, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be me complaining though. It's not historically.
Okay.
It's actually,
Okay,
I could bring up something funny historically, but it's not historically current events. But it's still kind of funny. So, look, I don't know much about Indonesian politics. I don't. I do not. I think it's Philippines that I know that Duterte is involved in, isn't it? Who's been a bit up and down with, you know, the strong man sort of aesthetic to politics. But I know very little about Indonesian politics. But apparently, there is quite a bit of disgruntlement with the current government. Job markets are down, economic growth is down, foreign investment is down, you know, shit's bad. I mean, shit's bad all over the place, really. But people are particularly frustrated with the current government in that regard. Specifically, among one of the many markers is like, what was it, 16% of people 18 to 24 were unemployed, for example, which, bad. Either which way, do you, Finnick, know how the public in Indonesia have chosen to display their dissatisfaction with their government?
No.
They have started raising the One Piece pirate flag, Monkey D. Luffy's pirate flag, the Straw Hat pirate flag. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of funny. But it goes further than that, because that you could see as sort of a little bit of a ha-ha, hee-hee, hoo-hoo show, I mean, blatant show of disgruntlement. But turns out that government officials, amongst them the Minister of Social and Security Affairs, started arguing that this is a dishonor against Indonesia. And it's essentially, he wanted to make it a criminal offense to fly this pirate flag, because it sowed disunity in the country. As far as I know, nobody's been charged yet with anything, but people have been harassed. Flags have been confiscated during raids. People have been detained, but nobody's been actually incarcerated yet or charged with anything. But like, holy shit, talking about making a mountain out of a molehill. Like, I mean, sure, you know, dissatisfaction and all that, but then people start using this symbol that is, you know, all things considered fairly benign, and then just loading that thing with so much value, right? A symbol isn't worth anything unless you put effort and power into it, right? A symbol is only as weighty as what you put into it. And usually that effort is made by the people who want to promote the symbol, usually. But sometimes fucking idiots that are supposedly against the symbol start just absolutely chugging, well, value or power into it and making it so much more than it has to be, and suddenly the symbol just, you know, absolutely runs away with itself because of the opposition it's running into. And that is also kind of fucking interesting, I think.
Yeah.
And imagine that it's fucking a one-piece flag.
I mean, popular culture has always been a big part of how we interact with the rest of the culture, and like they decided, and it's symbols that like come from this weird ass little thing is suddenly just blown up and used as something completely different.
Yes, but it's still One Piece.
I know, but that's a funny thing about it. It's not anymore.
No, I guess it isn't, right? Now, suddenly, it's a flag of insurrection, according to some government officials in Indonesia. And like, what the fuck? What? I mean, sure, it's a pirate flag after all, so yeah, but...
Yeah, exactly. But also, essentially, it's been doing what I sort of, my master, is taking one theme out of it, which is the pirate aspect of it, and instead added sort of more of a sort of, maybe a revolution kind of way, or like... unity towards authority.
Yeah, but that's not apart from piracy. If we look at the old pirate Republic of Nassau, that was specifically in revolt against the British Empire. That you could even trace potentially the foundation of the revolution of the 13 colonies to the previous example of the pirate Republic in Nassau. So the idea of piracy as a revolutionary idea, that has at least 300 years of history.
Right. But also the fact that they're not identifying maybe as pirates, but instead of revolutionaries.
Yeah, I think they are mostly.
Still changed in a way.
And I could argue that that's kind of what Luffy does as well, right? In the story, from what I understand about it at least. So that was my funny thing happened. I think it's kind of funny. It's interesting. It's weird.
That is happened, yeah.
Did you have anything prepped?
I mean,
it's fine if you don't. I mean, usually I don't have anything.
Yes. I'm gonna try to think of something. It might show up later, but I think we should keep on playing.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. We have another hour to go.
Yeah.
So let's pop ourselves over into the game here. Right. We have a cultivation just ahead of us.
Yes.
And then we're going along the coast for a bit, then we're cutting north. The man can barely wait to get through the pleasantries before asking if you've heard the story. It's like, yeah. Hi. Have you heard this fucking story? 110% true, he says. I heard it from my nephew, and it happened to someone he knows well. The man launches into the telling. It's polished. He's obviously done this many times before. He tells you the story of the ghost who punished... Oh! We got the mound!
Oh.
The ghost who punished spiritualists for their hubris. You recognize the bones of it from your experience at the seance. No, it's a seance! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been embellished in the interim, though. Afterwards, you thank the man and move onwards. You'll have to remember this version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story. Alright. That was a scary one. It was the mound that wasn't scary, right?
Right, no, the mound was more funny, I think.
No, it was something. We don't know what, but...
Yeah. Alright, we're going along the coast now.
A bit. Oh, shit, fucked it up. I see so many fires on the horizon now. We're not hitting that because that was the preacher. We need more stories for that.
Yeah.
Is that a story over the church there? I think there is.
Yeah. Wait, can you talk again?
Yeah, I'm talking. Hi, buddy. What's the problem?
Okay. Well, there was a weird. Your mic sounded weird just now. There.
No, did it? I hope it didn't do that.
But it's fine now.
In OBS.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just passing the preacher by. I don't give a shit.
You pass a meadow
Wow.
where migrants
Oh.
have made a campsite. It's been trampled to pieces. A few families are fleeing, running as fast as they can back up to the roadside. An enormous bull stretches himself beside some of their squashed supplies.
This went real fucking Phoenician real fucking quick.
Yes, but also this could potentially be more of an Native American implication here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah.
But it's
sure.
more about bisons than
Yeah,
bulls.
them bulls, right? I'm thinking about the bull horns and the crown. It really feels like proto-Christian other gods, like the gods of Carthage, you know, the Phoenician gods, or for that matter, the Sumerian or Assyrian or whatever else have you in the Levant area. Take something for yourself. We need emperor stuff, so this is good. But I feel like this is interaction with a bull, and I feel like that's more interesting, right?
Yeah.
You inch close. As you're about to grab a bundle, the bull grunts and locks an eye with you. In a voice so like the sound of far-off thunder, you wonder if you've imagined it, he says, "Sorry."
Aww, buddy,
Oh.
sorry, he scared them away. Oh, little buddy. Okay, bud. Aww.
We don't get anything more. We just get the fact that he says sorry. I
Yeah.
like that.
What the hell
Like-
is that? What is that gonna be? Bull who terrorized travelers on the road down by Mobile. Is that gonna be a funny or a thrilling, you think? Thrilling,
I don't
probably.
know. I
Terrorized.
have no idea what that's gonna like terrorized. Yeah,
Thrilling.
Like, so it might be sort of thrilling. Yeah,
Which
exactly.
we
So we
need.
have one more thrilling, which is good.
Mhm. Okay, so hitting New Orleans and checking the environs and then going north, eh?
Yeah, we're going to Louisiana.
Do we have anything out in the marches? That doesn't look like it.
No.
Big River. There's something, but that's not stories. Those are supplies, right? I think.
Yeah, that's money, I think.
Yeah, something. What does that say? Oh, either which way, it's not a story.
Do we have full money? Do we have?
I think we got full everything. Yeah, we're full on
Yeah.
everything. We're fine. It's getting bigger. Progress. Still have so many
Progress.
people to meet. Holy shit. But I guess we are moving up to meet some of them, right? So we're going north now along the river, I'm guessing, and then hitting
Yeah,
up
no, we're
these
gonna
two
miss-
gents. Go, what is that? Is that St. Louis? I don't know where St. Louis is. No. No, it's not
yeah.
St. Louis. Is it?
No.
No, this is St. Louis. Missouri. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Midwest is just fucking nothing to me.
Have you seen Mississippi Burns?
No.
That was one of the movies. A movie I guess I grew up with.
Oh.
It's more of a like 60s kind of. It wasn't made in the 60s. So the 60s with the Ku Klux Klan
Oh.
and Mississippi and everything like that is like violence towards African Americans.
No, I haven't seen
it's
that.
Kind of very happy, but I was like, it's so like I like seeing it when I grew up. So like that was a core thing. I was like, well, we're not gonna do that.
We wouldn't do that. I did, however, start watching Alien Earth.
Which one?
Alien Earth, the new Alien TV series.
Oh right.
Kinda like it.
And okay.
Yeah. Didn't think I was gonna, but kinda like it.
A bus roars up on the road behind you,
Shit.
then
Oh.
slows to a crawl at your side. Inside, you can barely see people moving, dancing, swaying. Strings of lights, strange smoke.
Okay, number one, it says Buzz, and this game is sort of kind of felt like it's been taking place in the early 20th century to the 30s kind of thing.
Oh.
Now we got a fucking Volkswagen hippie bus. That should be the 60s. And then there's so much here that just doesn't jive. Okay, so they're talking about dancing and moving and swaying on lights. This looks like a fucking horror story. This is gonna be interesting. See how this goes.
Want a ride?
The driver calls. Before you can open your mouth, a huge hairy hand, like an animal's paw, lands heavy on her shoulder. Not this one, a voice growls, so deep it vibrates your rib cage. The driver shrugs, leaves you in a cloud of perfumed exhaust.
That was definitely the wolf.
Yeah, right.
It was like, not this one,
No.
not this one on this dance.
He's
It was like,
working.
yeah, he's actually working.
He's hourly at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
You spend a while in the cool shade at this gas station. You notice 3 kids sitting beside their family car, while their parents argue loudly with a cashier inside. The children seem embarrassed. You see the oldest brother lean over and distract the siblings with a story. He starts telling them a story about a woman communing with wooden Oh, we fucking got the ladies in the woods, finally. Cultivation.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
You realize almost instantly that he's telling a new version of the tale of the women praying in the woods, but with a new exciting over-the-top detail. Tells it well. When the parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station, you make yourself scarce, missing the ending of the boy's new story, but part you heard is definitely easy to remember. Will stick with you for a while. Fucking got it. Great. Fantastic. I think that's confirmation that even the stories that don't hit with the NPCs still get cultivated. Or can get
and that's
cultivated.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we need to know that. Okay, let's go up. Continue along the river.
Yeah, and then swing in because the land that we're meeting or aiming for is inland or eastward. But I just want to see if there's anything to pick up here along the river. Along the Mississippi.
Why is it called Arkansas and not Arkansas? America explained.
Look, we don't do logic over here. We just say the words.
Oh, Memphis! Nice.
There's a story over there, and then I guess we're heading in there. I feel like once we've done the initial canvas, and when we're going back and forth across the states to catch all of our NPC friends. Oh shit!
Oh wait, we enter Memphis?
Apparently. Oh shit. We can explore, sure. This is a thing.
Peabody Hotel. The words adorn the exterior wall.
Fuck!
Each letter the size of a window. The lobby is upholstered furniture and gold chandeliers. But such luxury is a mere accessory to the centerpiece. A travertine marble fountain in which 5 ducks swim.
I guess we now have a new reason to hit all the big cities that we missed previously.
Yep.
Great. Observe the ducks. Look at duck.
A handsome
Honk.
bunch of feathered fellows, all having a nice time in the water. A bellman in a blue cotton uniform, black cane cupped in his hands, takes notice of your interest in the waterfowl.
Would you happen to be here to witness the duck march?
Duck, what, super, wait.
A wide smile crosses the bellman's face.
Oh, a newcomer. Well, this is a little ceremony I introduced. Every day I march these babies into the elevator all the way to the roof. Then I march them back down to this fountain.
He's eating ducks.
These eating ducks.
Hey, I'll see you here, these ducks here. Them eating ducks. They don't fly away. I think I prefer that one, though, even though these eating ducks is funny.
Yeah.
They don't fly away.
The bellman gestures toward the closest duck. You notice now, the ducks have had their flight feathers trimmed,
No.
though their beauty remains intact.
Now, don't look so concerned. I spoil them rotten. The feathers will grow back.
A prison is still a prison, my fucker. Bellman checks his silver stopwatch. It's time. Watch the duck march.
The bellman taps his cane on the marble. Right away, the ducks honk up a frenzy and hop out of the fountain.
Max, that you?
They beat the water out of their wings and waddle toward the elevator, guided by the bellman's cane. Magnificent. What sweet, gentle creatures.
Until they poop on the carpet, sure.
Mhm.
Okay, shit, so there are stores in the cities. Fuck.
Okay, so and we can earn money, or actually, yeah, there's just one story apparently. So earn money,
Yeah.
train station, or store. Store.
We're gonna check
What's
it.
store?
We're gonna check it. Memphis is better off than the other cities in the state, but life here is still hard. Folks keep jumping into the brown murk of the Mississippi. Off to the Harahan Bridge, and the Ford factory's been closed for months. Oh, it's just give us food or speep or something. It's to turn money into money into other things. Okay.
Right.
In that case, we don't need to do anything else there. Have another story here.
Here's a derelict school building.
Shit, that lad
Shutters
doesn't
nailed
look nice.
shut. Wind-drifted dunes piled against the walls. Broken desks lined up in the basketball court. While you rest on the front porch, the doors open, and someone gives a startled yelp.
Okay, peekaboos.
He's an older man, tidy and unshaven, carrying a toolbox in one hand and brandishing a broom in the other. "Don't squat here," he growls. "We're not abandoned."
I mean, I think we gotta stand our ground.
Yeah, that's more interesting, right?
Yeah.
He gives you a hard look,
Oh shit, we lost
but
sleep. I think.
relents and joins
we
you
got
in the
sleep.
shade. "I used to teach here," he says, staring off across the baseball diamond. "Now they just pay me to keep the roof up."
That gonna be a sad story? Old janitor in the abandoned school?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, I think that's the... Yeah, it is. So we're hitting him,
So now-
going north for him.
We gotta go into that city, whatever that is in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's probably St. Louis. Where the fuck's St. Louis? But first, this lad, and then north.
Okay, cool.
Because we haven't met this gent yet.
No.
And we have stories. Actually, stories. Speaking of stories to tell. Did we just pick up... Yes, we did. Fuck. Okay. 4 identical men. Haunted mill. Anonymous grave. And that's the old janitor. No, I don't want... Can I stop? Can I not? Fuck. Okay, I cannot not. Okay, there we go. I'm just checking. Oh, shit. But I think that is just... Yeah. It is. It's just an NPC story. Hold on, check that. Oh, we really need more wheel, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what's here? Strange buzz.
Strange buzz.
Okay, and...
I do like the fact that we have the devil or the hound or whatever you want to call the wolf just sprinkled in across as we go.
I mean, we don't
like-
know, but it's likely, right?
Well, we kind of know, yeah.
Yeah. And he's riding with a marijuana smoky hippie truck. That's kind of funny too.
Okay, Birmingham.
Hey, this is not supposed to be here. What the fuck?
Shaw.
Shaw by Gita Jackson.
I take a look at you. Figure we're heading to the same place. You've been walking a long time, same as me, trying to find where you fit. You ever wonder if that place don't exist? No shame in it, I do. Plenty of time I wonder if I'll just walk forever. You start to wonder, how did I get here? When you're alone, all you have is all this time. Time to trace the lines back to where things started. But tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen out there so far?
Thrilling. Fuck. Okay.
That's okay.
What do we have that's thrilling? Ducks?
Ducks.
Ducks? I don't know if that's scary or thrilling.
Probably thrilling.
I mean, we could just nail it with the Thunderbirds, but when we might.
Yeah.
Uh,
We might just nail it with the Thunderbirds and then cultivate whatever hell destroyer
yeah,
we want.
exactly, and just do whatever the fuck we want. I want to cultivate this thing, see what it turns into, and that probably
That's
is
probably-
thrilling, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably thrilling, exactly. So let's try that one.
Yeah, let's run it. Okay.
Damn.
Boom. Got it.
That's one surprising tale.
Okay, so that's thrilling one. Good.
I guess you can tell I've had my share of run-ins with authority. It ain't a secret that the white man hates Negroes, but it's always new to feel that hate. The newness of how much they hated a Negro in a union was something different altogether. The look in a man's eye when they're aiming to kill you. It's as sharp as a gunshot. You know any good jokes? Funny tales?
I think so, one or two.
That was a flip. Just like, ooh, when someone aims at you, that was sharp as a nail. Hey, got any funny stories?
Yeah.
It's like,
I need to be entertained, motherfucker.
oh, maybe we could try the grave robber. See, that one is funny.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Let's run that one. If that's not scary, I don't know what it is, but I guess it could be funny.
Well, if you want
Nope.
to make me weep, it's gonna have to sound really
Sad.
like that.
Oh, it's a sad one.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Some
because of
folks
the
have
because of the.
choice.
Fair, fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you have options, but no choice. You understand?
Sure. I see what you're getting at.
Sometimes you're told you could do anything, but there's only one thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you know any good true tragedies?
Ooh.
I feel like one of those tonight.
Oh, we got sad. Oh shit. He got hooked.
Okay.
This one. I think this is a sad one.
Yeah. Okay, let's try it.
Come on, baby girl.
I hear
Boom.
you. I think about the past
Oh.
sometimes.
He's slow.
Yeah.
This is the first time we met him, and he's real thick.
I never wanted nothing but to be a farmer. To do honest work, get an honest wage. I ain't never gonna be a farmer now. Not much use to think about it. So, tell me a sad story. Sad and true, okay?
Another saddie. I like that. We've had a bunch of saddies, haven't we? I think this is going to be a sad one, too.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be sad.
And I
yeah.
kind of want to see what that turns into, right? I want to cultivate that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's good.
I don't think we're going to be able to max him, though.
Well,
No!
I wish the world were like that, but it ain't.
Oh, that's hopeful. It's
Fuck!
hopeful because he was okay with it.
Fuck!
Okay, we cultivated it. It's fine.
Never had much use for the future. All I ever wanted was something that I owned. That was where I was hoping to get to those
We're not going to
days.
manage this one.
So, tell me a sad
Okay.
story.
A big sad and
do we-
true.
Sad and true,
Yeah,
okay?
Do we have a big story? Do we have something that's sad? That is, like,
Well
like
developed.
2 levels. Yeah,
Yeah.
well developed.
I mean, otherwise, I think I do want to cultivate this one, and I do think it's sad, but it is not well developed. So let's take a look-see what we have here. This is sad, I think. It wasn't
Yeah,
scary.
yeah,
I
yes.
think that is sad,
No.
and I think it's level 2 at least.
Yeah, so let's go with that one.
You're just gonna give it a little look-see for the rest of them. Okay, we're going with the Strangled Parisian.
Yeah, that's level 3, I think.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Oh, maybe. I don't. Yeah, we'll see.
Body and soul.
Yes!
Hell yeah!
Fuck yes! Let's go!
There's some sadness out there. Things get took from you. You realize that things get took from you. You ain't never owned them in the first place. It's a dark place. Here's the sun. I got to get going. My route goes up this way, but I sure did enjoy talking to you.
Shit, that's
It's
the wrong
probably
way,
the
bud.
kind of story you've heard a million times. Down on your luck, need work, take whatever you can get. How about you? Does my life sound familiar?
Mhm.
I see story, then we're going north.
Lost life and times. Yeah.
Oh, cultivation too.
Oh, wonderful.
Two brothers stroll up to you in the street, wearing identical scowls and identical steel-toed boots. One spits in front of you. "Don't stay in town overnight," the other says. "No vagrants after dark."
Both of them are emperor, which is good. I kind of wanna
Yeah.
just fuck you guys.
Yeah, hide in town.
You hide in an alley.
Oh, minus
But
health.
around midnight, you're woken by bright lights and a rain of boots. As they hurl you back onto the road, you catch two familiar faces in the crowd. This time, smiling.
I think this is gonna be a thrilling one though.
Yeah, probably.
We lost some health, but that's probably fine. Oh, we have no health. Shit. Okay.
No, at all.
Really got beaten to
Maybe
shit.
should we go back to like.
We're fine. We haven't lost health until now. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Soup kitchen. We read that previously. Gonna be waiting here a while longer. After a while, the topic drifts into a strange place. Tells you a story about the house that only appears when thunder strikes.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. You recognize it as the story of the storm that caught me outside. I think that was a hopeful one, right? Way more outrageous.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which, I mean, also it makes sense that like, well, it's a hopeful one. Like you're finding find yourself somewhere safe when the thunder strikes.
Fuck, that's Atlanta. Should we hit Atlanta before we swing up to the next one? And we could get that health back too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that. Which also means that we need to go back up, like, northeast.
I mean, we're going along Route 41, right?
Yeah.
Route 41 up to the lad.
Yeah. But I was thinking, like, maybe eventually we have to go back to visit the cities.
Oh, we're probably gonna zigzag eventually when we're gonna, finish the game and get everyone on board, as it were. We're gonna have to go all over the country. Explore first. Atlanta's suffering, you can tell, even before this depression got started. Okay, that's fairly well settles this area, at least in the 30s. Crops were failing and farms were closing, and now everyone's looking desperate.
You find yourself in a poker game on the third
Wheel.
floor of the Winecoff Hotel. Sometimes these things just happen. The man with the burned face to your left, he never gave his name, growls at the smiling man seated on your right. "You ain't got the stomach. I killed men for lessons in that pot." Smiler plays on and takes the hand. The burned man bares his teeth.
We're gonna get shot.
Probably.
This hand comes down to the burned man and Smiler. "Walk away, boy," says the burned man. Smiler drops his grin. "Ain't your boy, Roy." Roy's eye twitches. Smiler outplays Roy again, and a new hand comes around.
Well, look at your cards.
You've got an okay hand. Not a world beater, but not nothing.
I mean...
Is there a difference between them? Press your luck and play cautiously?
No.
No.
I think we have nothing to gain by pressing our luck, considering we're full of money.
No. And also the fact that we have a a man with the Roy, and this seems to be in on it. So like, yeah, just play cautiously.
For a moment, you
Lost
think
money.
you have it. But Smiler calls and you're outclassed. Roy's preoccupied and has to be nudged into dealing. You finally hit a decent hand.
Fuck. Make it count.
Yeah.
Roy is still staring at
Nice.
Smiler. "What'd you say your name was?" "I didn't, but it's Jackson." "Jackson," repeats Roy. "I knew a Jackson once." There's a fierce look in Roy's eye. You played it just right. You take the hand and the lion's share of the chips on the table. Smiler cusses. Roy cashes out and slips away. You play a few more rounds, but that hand practically sewed up the game.
Okay.
As you leave the hotel, you smell smoke. You cross the street and look up. Flames have engulfed the 3rd floor, where you played the game. The fire spreads hungrily.
Shit.
People are leaning out of windows.
Did we
on
do
the
that?
floors above, but you can't see any way to help.
Did we do that?
Did we do that?
Fire after a proper game. Okay. Store. Health. Fried chicken. Oh, fried chicken? Pecan
Nice.
pie?
Pecan pie sounds great though.
Yeah. There we go. That's better. All right. Leaving and then going north here along 41. Oh, that's train station now. No. We're not about that life.
Now we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go up to St. Louis. Was it?
I don't know if it's St. Louis. I don't think St.
Yeah.
Louis
Oh.
is in Tennessee. I don't know where St. Louis
Oh.
is. I think it's... I don't fucking know. Missouri? Yeah. I think St.
Guess
Louis
we'll
might be
find
there.
out.
Yeah, dude, this Mideast bullshit is just absolutely gobbledygook to me. Do we want to hitchhike? No, I do not want to
No.
hitchhike.
Oh, Chattanooga.
Okay. Do you know that place?
No, I just heard the name.
No. Hey, Chattanooga! Do you know the place? No. Of course I fucking don't.
Oh yeah, my funny thing happened.
Oh, yeah?
Before we move on, it would probably be that one summer, yeah, it was one summer. I think we decided to travel to the U.S.
Oh, yeah?
first. Like, what was it? First for Florida,
Hmm.
and then we went to San Francisco, and then
Hey, really?
yeah,
That's my
And
first
then-
U.S. trip, was Florida and San Francisco.
and then Los Angeles as well. We
Oof.
to Los Angeles and then to San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
and then we actually decided to visit our half family in Minnesota.
Oh, there we go. Oh, the bog standard sweets in Minnesota, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And so we were there from like it was my grandma's mom's half, or no, or it was some kind of distant relative, my grandmother.
Mhm.
Anyway, we got to know, got to meet with them and everything. But it's also the fact that in Sweden there is this statue of Kristina and Karl-Oskar from the stories, the Utvandrarna,
Yeah.
the immigrants, where she sort of looks back into the country and he sort of looks forward out. Within Minneapolis, the same statue is there,
Oh, that's-
exact replica of that
pretty
statue,
That's pretty cute.
and he is looking inward to the country, like if you go that direction, while she actually looks back towards where Sweden is.
That's pretty cute.
That was like really cool little detail. There's also apparently a of Christina's and Karl-Oskar's sort of little farm thing with the apple tree somewhere in like around there as well, like basically from those.
Huh. Cool. That's neat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
that was
that.
that's the funny thing happened.
Yeah.
That's a little small little detail.
You weren't supposed to see this.
Shit.
Outside town, two men, identical, stand sentry over a third body half covered with a canvas sheet. Might as well grab a shovel being that you're here, the man in front says. When you hesitate, he makes an appeal to your Christian charity.
Did you guys just murder this third guy? Are we aiding
What-
and
what-
abetting here?
What are our options here? Are they both
Yeah,
queen?
of Cups, but we need a Queen of Cups, so that's fine. But let's invest ourselves
Yeah,
to hear
see
more.
what happens.
Yeah.
You and John dig a hasty grave while his brother stands back, keeping a lookout. Closer now. You see the corpse shares their face. Tom was the oldest by an hour, John says. Oh, I guess George and me. We got a few hours on him now.
Kind of want to chuckle at that.
Yeah, chuckle at that.
Mean son of a bitch. Beat the life out of us. Did it our folks that way.
Wow.
Got to be too much, so last night we said we'd do him in. George dragged him out here to do it.
Fratricide.
I would have
Great.
helped, you know, but George is a strong one out of me and him. Thank Jesus Tom's gone. I thought I'd have trouble saying that, but I don't.
I'm not a prayer man. But
Nod respectfully.
yeah.
John squints at the body, then freezes. Wait, Tom's nose wasn't bent like that. Despair floods his face. He looks ready to throw up. You leave him to it.
Wait. Is the implication here that they
Oh.
killed a stranger, or that another one of those two twins that are still alive, one of them is Tom?
Yeah, that's what I think. I like that read better, actually.
Okay, that's funny. That's a funny
That
one.
is kind of funny, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. The murdering twins. That's really funny. Where do we end up? Queen of Cupsies. Yeah, good. Excellent. That's a funny one. We can use some funny ones. I think that's funny, at least. I think that was funny.
Yeah.
And here we have another one. And I think hitting that and then hitting... Oh, Nashville. Okay. Hitting the camp. We'll see what the time is, if we can do Nashville as well, and then we're done for the evening.
Yeah, I agree.
The bull lounges by this
Oh.
construction site, basking in the bitter sun. Upon his head is a silver crown shrouded in tongues of pale fire. Laborers periodically wander past, seemingly unconcerned. The bull catches your eye. You realize you've been staring.
Wait, is this just American Gods?
I mean, well, that's also, yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like, because there is a bull within the American Gods that is connected to the main shadow, the main character. 'Cause he
Again,
comes
Buffalo,
from-
right?
Yeah, but there's also buffalo, but it could also be like bull, I guess, if it's like another story.
If we're just conflating bovines like that, you know?
Yeah.
They all look the same.
Well, like they transported in a bull to the country, and then spread, and then this became part of the mythology, I guess, or like the stories.
I want to greet the bull. I
mean,
want to be
yeah, I
respectful
want to
to
greet
the
the bull
god.
too. Yeah, I want to be, yeah.
The bull arches
Let's
his
just
head
namaste.
languidly away from you. I'm waiting for my friend.
Oh, he's down
He
south.
informs you airily. Now all the laborers are stopping and staring. Feeling reproved,
What
you
the
mosey
fuck?
along.
The bull with flaming crown. I want to cultivate that.
That sounds like an awesome one.
I mean, both of them are interesting. What, a pair of twin bulls? What is that? Is that a thing? Right, Nashville, Tennessee. Right.
I mean, the
Indiana.
only thing I can
That's
think
St.
about is that.
Louis.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is
I
that
mean, the only one
St. Louis?
the only way that I can think of is that
Missouri. Okay.
Missouri. Okay.
Mm.
The only thing I think of is the fact that like multiple gods in like Mesopotamian or like Ugaritic myths are like associated with bulls. So you have like two like Baal and Adonai, both of them being associated with bulls. Like
I mean, bull is a fairly powerful creature in old stories, old mythology. There's a lot
Yeah.
of godlike connections to bulls.
yeah, but twin bulls, I'm not sure.
No, me neither. Oh well. Althea. Oh, hi there.
I wanted
Hi.
to be the best blues singer in the world. By God, I was.
I love the frills just sort of poofing up there.
Also, by God, I was. That's not a capital G.
You're right. Interesting. Curious.
I was born a poor girl in Memphis, Tennessee. No father. He run out. No mama either. She was there, but she weren't there really. All alone but for my Uncle Richard, my baby brother Marcus. All alone but for the guitar. I'm in the mood for a good hope.
Oh,
story.
yeah!
You got any?
We do. We do. We fucked up some storytelling. Fuck. I know we have them somewhere. I mean, we have the fishermen and the seagulls.
Oh, the story of the man who ran death.
You're right. Yeah, that too. That is a level 1. We have already cultivated that and not picked it up. This is a level 2.
Is that hopeful?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Do it then.
So I would,
If not-
considering we've already seeded this one, it is already, if it took root, it's already out there, right? What else do we have? Hopeful.
Last Lighthouse Sanctuary might be hopeful.
It's this fucking thing. I have no idea what that is, but I'm not terribly interested in it either. That was hopeful, right? Technically.
That was hopeful, yeah.
But we've already told it as well.
Only once, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's again, it's out there.
Yeah.
Was
What
this
about the
one
man
hopeful?
who planted 10,000 trees?
It's somewhere around here. None of these were hopeful, I think. There we go. John Chapman.
Is that hopeful?
I don't remember.
Or was that sad?
It should be hopeful. You know, I'm good with telling us the the seagull one, to getting a few dots up there and some points on the board.
It's good to light the darkness
There we
every
go.
once in a while.
That feels comfortable. Comfortable start.
Don't believe what anyone promises you about the future. I signed a contract. I thought it was to lead to fame and glory. But it was a lie.
I do like that some of the characters that we meet, they tell really dreadful stories and then just have a preference for hopeful or funny. You know, it's like they're consuming stories that go contra to their life experiences, and some people just wallow in their life experiences and dig deep into it. And I think that's, as far as characterization goes, that creates an interesting variation amongst the characters.
Yeah, a dynamic sort of like, not just like, because not being one-sided.
Yeah. So
Characters
it's
looking for this, they're looking for that. Like,
yeah. So it's not necessarily that everyone wants to hear what they have experienced previously. That it sort of varies a little bit. I like that.
I'm in the mood for a good hope.
Oh, another one. Yeah, sure.
You
I
got
think.
any?
Yeah. We got more stuff. We got more shit. I'm sure. I think. I think this was a hopeful, or it could be a hopeful one. I don't think we've told it yet, which makes me kind of want to tell it to get it out there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it's going to be hopeful, but I don't know what else it would be.
But then we can figure out.
Yeah.
Then we can sort of figure out what it is. We
Yeah.
can tell it.
And I'm not
Hopeful
sure what
otherwise would be the storm.
Yes, that is hopeful, and we could level that up.
That is
You're
also hopeful,
absolutely
but we
right.
can
What was the bull one we just picked up? Don't we have that equipped? Oh, maybe we don't. We need to do that then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well in that case, that was hopeful too, right?
Which one of the bull ones?
The new one that we picked up. I don't think we have that equipped, so we need to do
No.
that. We need to equip it. But as for hopefuls right now, we also have this one. I think that's hopeful. And I kind of like that. I want to see where that goes. But what else did we have here? We said something, right? We mentioned something about hopefuls. I forget what.
It was the story of the house, but also the bottles.
The bottles, right. So the bottles or the women praying in the woods. I kind of like the women in the praying in the woods, so I'm more interested in that, really.
But that is if we want to cultivate this one. The story with the tree of
We
bottles.
haven't. We've already picked up the last cultivation of the ladies praying.
We have?
We have told it once. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
wood
think I
spirits.
think
It is
that's
cultivated.
what
It is
Yeah,
cultivated.
it's cultivated once.
Yeah. So we could cultivate it again.
Yeah. Can we do that one? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's rock it. I think this is hopeful, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
Yes.
that one
Fuck
made
yes.
me smile.
And we got her.
Okay, now we can
It's
tell
not-
whatever the fuck story
Yeah,
we want.
I love that. I love that
Oh,
setup for
yeah.
me. Mm.
I felt freedom. There's nothing like the feeling when you sang and your soul leaves your body.
I can relate to that one.
Ooh. Now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it.
Bit of that tragedy. Well, we got some of that shit too, don't we? We don't need to tell the Parisien. We've already cultivated that max, so we don't need to seed that.
But we also don't have to tell tragedy.
No, we don't. We don't. The Pigeon Keeper, I don't know what the fuck that's gonna turn into. That could be
Let's just
interesting.
tell that one, because
Yeah.
we have no use for it otherwise, I feel.
Or the Lua.
Or we don't know. Or we don't, yeah. Or the Lua. Actually, yeah, I want to do that one.
Yeah.
Let's see what that turns into. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna be a hit for her, but
Just don't get that one, I'm afraid.
no, that's fair. We don't give a shit, so
Oh,
long as you
okay.
tell it. So long as you pay it forward.
You want to hear about my family? Uncle would save me bread and milk. Uncle would play his songs for me and I would clap and laugh. Uncle would press my fingers to the string, tell me, go on ahead, girl. And Uncle died. Ooh, you got any stories with a bit of excitement to 'em?
Again, we don't give a shit, so I shouldn't care.
We've already cultivated that one.
We have, you're right. And that one too.
Oh, the fire.
But that is the second cultivation on that. We could do the fire, I don't know what that's gonna turn into.
When the mysterious woman wanted to go to church.
Yeah. Are we having these two that we still don't know what the fuck about? I mean, we have cultivated that one once. Incorrectly, but
Yeah, we
still.
cultivated that one.
And we have sent... Did we tell
No,
that
we
one?
didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
we
I think
did.
we have.
We did, because
Or-
we thought it was
okay.
thrilling and we got it. So we
Right,
have
right,
told
right.
it once. We've also told that. We've told that.
Yeah.
That is the two men, and that's funny. We don't need to. Pigeon Keeper, I think.
Yeah.
Do we want to do Pigeon Keeper?
Yeah. Let's just do it and
Yep.
see what it is.
Yeah, what it turns into.
Trying to scare me.
Oh, it's this horror story. Okay.
I don't care for
Oh,
that.
okay.
Love. Well, I would have done anything for my brother. Anything, yeah. Ooh, how about a story about the dark and scary things?
I
in the
just... See here, this is what I'm talking about. People don't know what the fuck they want. I don't like the scary story. Actually, can you give me a scary story? I kind of liked it. Hindsight, you know?
Yeah.
I would be curious about what the fuck this turns into.
Yeah. Good.
Let's just get rid of it. Or get rid of it, but you know, get it in there. Get it in circulation. No.
Those thrills
That's
don't really
thrilling?
move me.
Oh.
Okay. That's good
I mean,
to know.
I guess it was a bit thrilling. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, now we know that.
Home. Sometimes home speaks to you. But I felt like a foreigner after Uncle Richard died. I dreamed all night of running away with my brother, discovering we were African royalty, a little prince and a little princess. Ah, the sun is up. One more night gone. I need to be going. If you want to hear more about the deal I made, you can look
Southward.
for me up the
Okay.
road this way. I was about 25 when I left my first record contract. No more richer than I was before. Those men took me around like a freak show. Me and my guitar, my sad songs. I didn't know what to do once I was free again. Alone, drinking my sorrows. That's where the devil found me.
Hey, you too!
Hey, look at that. But wait, does that implicate that everyone we meet and we share these stories with?
I don't think we should
That-
draw that conclusion necessarily.
No, but it like I'm just thinking because why are these people? Why necessarily these people that we are sort of getting the life story for?
I think it's random,
Is it if I-
really. It's just fellow travelers sort of thing. Other people that are down on the lock and have a story to tell. And yeah, I think it's largely random. As far as the story of the intrigue of the piece goes, the cosmology of the piece, I don't think it's set in stone. And I don't think that there's an implication here. I mean, technically, it's not necessarily the devil that we met, but some sort of a trickster entity. You made the association with the jackal
Yeah.
of some Native American stories as trickster god kind of thing, and I like that read. Also, you know, the selling your soul to the devil for being to be able to play music better is a long trope. It's got history to it, so I think it's just that kind of trope being used for her. She's our first musician as well, so yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty settled in that vein, so to speak. But I also think that's gonna be it for tonight.
Yep.
Why is my lighting so yellow? It's usually more burnished than that. I don't know what's going on. Oh well, maybe it's the game. The game is very yellow. This is fair. This is fair. So that I don't keep getting distracted by sweet tunes, I'm gonna close it down. There we go. That's less yellow. Right. Well, that's it for tonight's stream on this little channel on the internet, the universe, and all things Twitch, where we try to apply literary criticism to the games that we play. That is to say that we do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, anything we can really get our hands on to try to make sense of maybe not so much what the story is, but rather how it's being told, how it functions, what it says, and how it's built. We do this work not just because it's fun, not just because it elevates the media, both of those things are true, but more so importantly for my own solipsistic needs. And once you see, narratology and storytelling are not just fun and games for me, they're sort of my stock and trade because I'm an author. I'm a writer. I've been a novelist for the past 10 years. I've written 9 books in that time, and I started streaming to try to promote that work to you. Most recently, you can read my work in the Patchwork Sovereignty. This beautiful piece of literature can be yours. It is a noir thriller set in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore verse, which I'm really happy to finally be able to bring to you all. I think it's really neat. The book itself is kind of a low fantasy folklore version of LA Confidential or Chinatown. You should totally pick it up. It is available pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies, but if you need any help, there's a handy-dandy link down below for it. If you want to read something else or something more of mine, why don't you check out The Last Box? Cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens in a random slug of gaming code and the people who are unfortunate enough to have to try to reconcile that fact. Also think it's a rather good book, does a few things different than most other AI media, and it is also available pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies. And do it like OOC is telling you in chat, ABBB baby, always be buying books. If you want to join this growing community that we have here on the channel, third link down below will get you to our Discord. If you want to check out what else we've played over the past, year plus, why don't you swing by the fourth link down below? It's going to get you to our YouTube archive. It's thick at this point, so, go ham. If you want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that we do here on the channel, well, you have the infrastructure of Twitch, of course. Don't forget to spend your Bezos buck. If you have a Prime subscription, you get a free Twitch sub to give away of your choice. You don't have to spend it here, but you should spend it somewhere because it's essentially just taking money out of Bezos' pocket and putting into a content creator near you or far away from you, as the case might be. And, there are few and far between the pockets that deserve being picked more than Bezos's, I suppose. Hashtag not supportive of pickpocketing. Or, for that matter, ABBB baby, just as he says, always be buying books, buy the books, read the books, review the books. You cannot help stress enough how helpful the reviews are. Or just refer the books, put them into the hands of people who might enjoy them. Whatever works, really. It's all about distribution, right? But if you don't want to do any of that, or you already have, and you still want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that I do, well, fifth link down below will get you to my Buy Me a Coffee page. And again, on a Sunday, we have our good buddy, the Cosmology Scholar, here with us. Thank you so much for being here, Finnick.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have anything that you want to plug?
Yes, I do. Something that I think is important. I'm going to put it in chat right now. This is a YouTube video, or it's essentially just a video that is going to tell you something a bit about a digital conference that is going to happen between the 26th of September and 28th of September, which is basically called New Insights into the New Testament. And the theme for this year, 5, is the historical Jesus. It's essentially biblical scholars who is going to talk to you about the historical Jesus, but for a non-scholarly. So which you can learn more about historical Jesus, and some more stuff about religion. I think it's fun. It's going to be Bart Elaine Pagels, Mark Goodacre, a lot of really cool scholars of the Bible. So I recommend that.
Stinky Jesus. I bet he was a stinky boy.
Probably.
Probably.
like a lot of Asian people.
Yes, probably was a little stinky. Probably was a little stinky. I mean, supposedly, you know, rising from the dead probably puts a stink on you too. I think that's stinky. Probably pretty stinky. Ew. Ew. Mary's like, ew, dude. Dude, go back in. Ew, you stinky. You're so stinky.
That's why Thomas was doubting. He was like, you're too stinky. Believe you. Come on, dude.
Yeah, would a son of God really stink that to high heavens like that? Press X to doubt.
Press X to doubt, yeah.
Either which way, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. Before I carry on with words with you, Twitch chat, I want to talk to the other people in the room. Hi, YouTube. It's a damn pleasure to have you here, YouTube. Don't let Twitch chat tell you differently. I very much appreciate that you're swinging on by and you're watching all of this material. I mean, if you watched the video to this point, woo! You have done the statistically unlikely, and I very much appreciate it. Now, you don't have to wait until next we're online. You can just click on whatever hovering around my head, and you're going to get more of this stuff, because there's a lot more of this stuff. I very much doubt that you watched all of the material here on the channel. So, you know, if you want more, I bet you dollars to donuts there's going to be more out there. So, just click on whatever hovering around my head, or, you know, just go through the archive and find something that's not hovering around my head, because there's a lot more than just what's hovering around my head available to you. So until you do, thank you so much, YouTube, for watching, and good night.
Good night.